What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with a massive, gargantuan watch-along. Spurs take on Southampton at St Mary's. Kickoff is in 15 minutes. Joining me for today's watch-along, we've got Ashmatic from Spurs Kings TV. You might have seen Ashmatic from the last time he was on a watch-along. We battered Man City 4-0 away from home, so maybe Ash is a good omen.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we're going to win today. I don't come in with no L's, bro.
No,
Trust
come
me.
on.
We're going to come and win. And I'm so happy to see my brothers free. Free Jet Spurs. They freed them.
Freedom.
Free at last. Free at last.
What was I going to say? If we do win today, we can reach the dizzying heights of 10th place with 3 points. So it's a big, it's a big game for Tottenham. Obviously, and under big pressure going into this one. Spurs struggling for points, struggling for form at the moment. A lot of talk around Ange, being under pressure for his job, albeit listening to a lot of reliable journalists and David Ornstein today saying from what he's heard from within inside the club, the only pressure at the moment is external from fans and other places, not from internal. His job is safe for now. But you would think if there was a bad defeat today, that could change very quickly.
Do you think that's right, though? Or do you think there should be no pressure?
Do I think that's correct, or do I think that's right, that's true?
I'm saying, do you think that it's right that there's no pressure? I don't know whether we know if it's true or not, but do you think that's the right thing? Like, do you think a bit of pressure is what's needed?
I think when we all look right now, we're 13th. If we lose, that's obviously an unacceptable position. So there has to be pressure for him to turn it around. We can't finish a season in that position, 100%. And there should be pressure for his job. I am of the opinion that right now we need to stick by him, just because we've been through the merry-go-round of hiring and firing managers. Not to say that we should just stick with him just for the sake of it, but we know that when things are going well and we're playing well and we're playing good football, that we can give anyone a game. We see some great football that we play. And for one reason or another, things are not looking good at the moment. Injury crisis, maybe Ange is being stung with his tactics, all these different things that are maybe some players are not playing with confidence. He's calling out Timo Werner, not giving his all. So there's all these different circumstances that are leading to Tottenham being in this position. Now, at the end of the day, if we win today, we're 5 points off fifth. So all of a sudden, the table looks very different, and all of a sudden you can climb that table very quickly. But of course, there should be pressure on his job, 100%. But to the extent that, for me anyway, that by the end of the season, he could definitely be out the door if we're nowhere near where we should be by the end of the season. But I'm willing to give him that time to turn it around. I want him to give him that time to figure things out. Even if we do lose today, I'm not going to be calling for his head. Obviously, if we lose big 3-4-0 and it's embarrassing, then we'll have to look context dependent. But on the face of it, I'm still willing to give him time to turn it around. And I think, look, for me, how I see things is the fact of the matter is we're not going to spend the big money that it takes to close the gap in terms of a short space of time. So what you have to make up for in not spending money is time on the training ground and stability. That's kind of the trade-off I think that we have to give. Obviously, when you have stability and big money, that's obviously things accelerate a lot quicker. But for me, we're not going to accelerate if we just keep changing manager while spending the money we are. We need stability. We need to stick with a project. We've started this project. We've given him young players. It's going to take them time. And I think we've got to give him the time. Now, come the end of the season, as I say, if we're mid-table, we didn't win a trophy, and we got nowhere near European spots, he's got to go 100%, and we've got to bring in someone else. But right now, I don't think a new manager saves our season or anything like that. I don't think bringing a new manager is the answer. Maybe he'll give us some short-term lift because whatever, sometimes you get a manager bounce. But in the long term, I don't think it's going to help anything. And I'm thinking of the long term right now. We're bringing a new manager, and if he gets a short-term burst like Ange did, and then he can't sustain it because we have to go through some rough patches when you're in a rebuild, and all of a sudden, once we hit that rough patch again, we sack him, then we're in the same spot. So we're in that rough patch now. I know it's probably worse than anyone expected, including me, but I'm willing to ride through it. And yes, there's going to be some short-term pain. I even think that between now and January, there might be quite a bit of pain that we're going to have to endure. But we have to ride. In my opinion, we should ride through it and see what, as Anne said, see what comes out the other side. That's what I'm of the opinion. But I understand, on the face of it, being in 13th place after 15 games, I know, well, look, we're playing tonight in 10 minutes, so we'll see what the result is. But being bottom half of the table, 15 games in, is not acceptable, of course, and it's not good enough. So that needs to change. But as long as the league is so tight, that can change very quickly. So, if we're like 4 or 5 games away from that changing, then all of a sudden you might say, just bin it off. But, we're a couple of games away from changing.
Some fans are asking for like Gary O'Neill already. Like.
Nah, forget Gary O'Neill. What do you want? You want to go back to the dark ages? No chance. Let's first of all, okay. What was your opinion, Ash?
Yeah. Wow. Wait, behave yourself. Okay.
What are you thinking at the moment? Are you ready to bin him off?
Look, I do agree with you. I think context is important, and I think if the cup competitions are key at the moment, I think for a lot of fans, and if that goes south, then there should be a lot more pressure on him. I think he puts his own pressure on himself, not just by the comments he says, but I think that's the type of personality he is. Do you know what I mean? He demands a lot from himself. He demands a lot from his players, but at the same time, I do point the finger at him at times of where we are is down to him. It's partly down to him. I think the lack of rotation at times has hurt us, and there's a reason why there are so many injuries at times. For example, I think the fullbacks are being played way too much, in my opinion. And I think players like Spence, he's got his first start today, by the way. I know I've mentioned that already. First start in the Prem ever.
How mad is it? He signed in 2022. Right. We're now 3 weeks away, or 2 weeks away from 2025. And this is now his first ever start in a Premier League game.
That's crazy. I'm not saying he should start. What I'm saying is players like him, players like Bergvall, players like Archie Gray, what you do is, I'm not saying you start them every game, but when you're like 3-0 up, you're 4-0 up, maybe that's the time when you start putting them in the Premier League games. So then it's not such a shock to the system when you start them in big games like this. Because then you're now seeing, not even Archie Gray, I would say even some of the youngsters that we've got, like Lancashire, obviously he played in Europa. I'd say they get minutes there, but there's certain things where I'm thinking the more you play these players and give them more minutes, when we're winning the 3-0s, we're winning the 4-0s, you're going to see if they can sink or swim by then. And like, oh, maybe he needs a few more minutes. Maybe I'll play him a little bit more.
They have been playing Europa League.
They have. But like now's the time I'm looking at it and I'm saying, look, all I'm saying is the amount of injuries we've had could have been lessened slightly if a few of those fullbacks, a few key areas, up front, wherever, centre back, wherever, like even Van der Ven, Romero, they could have been rotated out slightly, maybe a little bit earlier. Before, like, there's no harm in that. Do you know what I'm saying? And
I'm saying, he's been rotating them in the Europa League, but in the Premier League, it's been by and large the same. But the problem is we've had injuries, which means he can't which means less options or less chances to rotate, and then because there's less chances, it's caused even more injuries. This is what I mean when I've been saying this to Ben. The problem when you have in big injuries like we do, isn't that you're missing the players that are out. That's not actually the big issue. The big issue is you then it's a compounding effect on the rest of the squad. The players that you have to play more. And because they play more, and there's less chance for them to rotate, their performance level drops. And all of a sudden, the performance level drops. They try harder to recover that performance, and then it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like a really bad cycle. Like, for example, like Ben Davies. Like when we have injuries, we have to play him every single game. And obviously, like the problem, he's been doing well up until he got injured, and he couldn't sustain that level of performance because he just have to keep playing. And that's the big problem when you have the level of injuries that we got, is that the players of the squad are so heavily relied upon now, and they have to stay fit and they have to keep up their standards while also trying to play every minute and not getting injured, and it's very, very tough for them. So I feel for him there, but I agree, maybe earlier in the season.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at players like Basuma. When Basuma hasn't been playing well in that midfield,
no, but he was rotating him and Bentancur a lot.
The energy, when the energy is dropping off from sometimes Sarr, it's been a bit complacent in my opinion. As much as I do like him, and he's a good young player, and I think he can develop more. There's certain times. There's been times where you looked at the substitutions, you're like, Ange, why have you done that? Why have we not brought Maddison on? You brought Werner on instead. So it's those type of key areas I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure you want to talk about the starting lineup.
Yeah. Let's get into the starting lineup because 6 minutes to go until kickoff here. So a few changes. I wouldn't say surprises because a lot of people expect a change in this game with a big game against Man United coming up. But the starting lineup goes Fraser Forster in goal. We got Jed Spence, Archie Gray, Radu Dragusin and Destiny Udogi along the back line. Lucas Bergvall and Mate Sarr. It says here in double pivot. It could be Sarr on the 6 or it could be a double pivot. We'll discuss that. Decky, Maddison and Heung-min Son behind Dominic Solanke. So fairly strong lineup. If I read off the bench, though, that's where the strength probably diminishes, as much as probably the lineup is not the strongest. On the bench, we got... Let me just get it up. On the bench, we have... One second. Brandon Austin, Pedro Porro, Alfie Dorrington, Malachi Hardy, Mason King, Callum Olasesi, Timo Werner, Brennan Johnson, and Will Lancashire. And the only 3 players on the bench who have played a minute in the Premier League are Brennan Johnson, Timo Werner, Pedro Porro, and Lancashire came on for a couple of minutes against Fulham. So Lancashire is the 4th most experienced player on the bench, for Tottenham tonight. So the bench looking not great at the moment, and this is what obviously we have to contend with. Ange said he's pulling players out of school to get them in squads at the moment. So first of all, reaction to Spence Bergvall coming into the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's inevitable. I saw the performance for Bergvall when we played Rangers, and I thought his energy was exemplary. I thought his control and him actually stepping into the midfield, being a presence. Sometimes when you're trying to be a front-footed team, you need players to be brave and not go hiding. There was times I felt with Basuma on the ball anyway, and I've heard you say it a couple of times, sometimes his second touch lets him down, he overplays it.
Yeah.
Decision making, and like in the midfield, you want to show for the ball as much as possible. Do you know what I mean? Be an option on the ball. And sometimes I felt like we played with a player less when he was on the pitch. Now Basuma was one of my favourite players. So for me to say this, like the drop-off's been immense. I think Bergvall came in, range of passing is one thing I noticed straight away when he's able to switch the play, hit diagonals. I saw him even against Galatasaray when we lost. He did a nice cheeky outside of the pass kind of with his boot to Richarlison at time. There's been other examples when I've seen him, show that quality that we're lacking in midfield when you need to open up teams, and he's got that about him. And I just like players that can protect the ball. I think he's like really good in possession.
About him,
yeah,
and then we haven't seen.
And then also the bite as well. It's got a bit of bite about him. So he's not like a player you can just shove off the ball. He gets stuck into a challenge. So that's really good. Well, going into Spence, I think Spence, when he came on all that while ago for Coventry, I think that's the performance that stands out in my mind and most fans. He came into the midfield and he got the goal coming on. And we need someone, again, that's going to be a lot more brave on the ball, making runs. Sometimes a player doesn't even need to touch the ball, but if you make that run into the box, like Cucurella did for us, you can draw players out of position. When we played Chelsea, and Cucurella made that run, pulled the position out, and then Enzo was on the edge of the box. I'm looking for Spence to do things like that. Do you know what I mean? When you're not directly playing with the ball, you're literally like affecting the game, but in different ways, just by being front-footed, being forward-thinking. But actually on the ball, we've seen he's got quality as well.
It's actually the first time we've seen him probably this season actually play at right back, because his cameos, Coventry, Man United, I think Man City as well, have all been at left back. So him playing in his proper position is, a good prospect. Hopefully he performs well, because it's a big night for him. First Prem start, and if he can prove to be an option, hopefully Ange will start to use him more. Same with Bergvall. Bergvall's had some really good cameos, I think, last few games. So really excited to see him on the pitch from the start and see how he does and see if he's ready to play at this level, because that's obviously the big question. I think, for me, a lot of people have been saying he's been underwhelming or stuff like that. I think for an 18-year-old coming from the Swedish league, I think he's adapted actually pretty well, like for what he is.
Yeah.
And I think he's getting better and better. And I think the last 3 games we've been seeing that as well, making more impacts. Let me just run through the Southampton team quickly. It's going to be Alex McCarthy in goal, Walker Peters, Jan Bednarek, Harwood Bellis and Ryan Manning in the defence, Dibbling, Aribo, Downs, Fernandez and Sulemana along the midfield with Adam Armstrong up front. Interesting, they've rested or put Cameron Archer on the bench, but obviously big big threats for me. Tyler Dibbling on the right wing. He's been such a threat this season. He's been one of the stars for Southampton. I know they've struggled, but he's been kind of a star for them. Silimana, and he's not a great player, but he's got pace to burn. He's very, very quick. And he's one of those, he's a bit like Adama Traore. Can burn past you, but then has no end product. But he's one to watch out for. Kyle Walker-Peters is obviously a good player as well. But I've seen him this season against top teams. And against Liverpool, they should have won that game.
Man City.
Man City, they could have got something out of that game. Against Brighton, they got a draw away from home. And if it wasn't for a robbery, they should have won that because they're offside. So this is not going to be an easy game, by no means, but we've just got to make sure we do the right things. We force them into mistakes that they've been making all season, get an early goal, put pressure on them, and it's a massive win because a massive game tonight. If we don't win, the pressure is going to keep piling on Ange, and at the moment, the noise is very loud. But look, we'll get into all that once the game kicks off, but we are about to get underway. Spurs about to kick off here. Spurs, Solanke and Maddison have the ball in the centre circle now, and we are seconds away, and we're off. Maddison on the ball here, off to the right-hand side.
What do you think about this whole Maddison versus Kulusevski debate? I'm very interested in it because I think that Kulusevski out of the two has been given more license to roam.
Yeah, for sure. I think the narrative, I've been saying it all season, I stand by. I think the narrative around Maddison this season having a poor season is not true. I think, yes, he's had poor games like everyone has, but I don't think in general he's been poor. I think in general, he's, go on, Spence, turns, brilliant run from Spence.
Lovely, through goal. Maddison! Oh, that's what I'm saying!
Spence, you hero!
The gods have answered. They've answered us.
Come on!
Straight away.
Within a minute, Spence.
Free the man them.
Should be in the team.
Free the
he
man
turns
them.
one player. He breaks into the Southampton penalty area.
Jeez.
He plays an inch perfect through ball in behind for Maddison, who fires it into the corner. And Spurs have a brilliant start. Jed Spence, well done, my son.
How many seconds is that, Sim?
Within a minute, Spence has shown why he should be getting more opportunities in this team.
Crazy.
Brilliant. You can see it. Gets the ball on the halfway line. He turns Finn Downs brilliantly here. Spins away from him. He can't catch up. You got Maddison and Solanke running in, but he's onside there. He looks very much onside. And Maddison slips it underneath Alex McCarthy. Brilliant run, brilliant finish. And Spurs are a goal to the good within a minute. And what a start we needed here.
Jeez, that's what I was saying, man.
We needed that.
Narratives, old narratives, eh? I do love a narrative.
No, we needed a start like that. And we needed to get on them from the first whistle. And brilliant start for Jed Spence.
Quality.
Absolutely delighted for him because he's not had a look in this season, even though when he has played, he's shown what he can do. And what a brilliant start for him.
Southampton coming the other way now.
Here's Silimana, though.
Getting on the ball, getting in the box.
And even I was just saying about James Maddison, I think, for me, he's had more good games than bad games. I think he gets highlighted more when he has a bad game because he's a confident lad, He's also one of the vice captains of the team. He should be one of the leaders. And sometimes when we're struggling to break teams down, people look at Maddison and think he's not having a good game. People accuse him of being weak and things like that. I think in general it's not been true. And in fact, his output's been pretty good.
Better than Kudus.
6 goals and 5 assists now this season. That's his 6th goal of the season. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets that to 10 throughout the season. This is so that's 11 goal contributions.
Is that our top contributor?
He's a top in the Prem. And I think a lot of people are being unfair on Maddison just because he's been in and out of the team a lot.
I think that's what happens when you've got a lot of expectation. You've got a big name. That's what comes with it. Do you know what I mean?
I get it, but I understand maybe he's been underwhelming. I get that. In terms of we expected him to be on the level of Odegaard or even a Palmer who's playing right now for Chelsea. Maybe we expected him to be that level. And we know at his best he is as well. And maybe he hasn't hit those highs consistently. But for me, to say he's had a poor season, he's not playing well, I just don't agree with it. I think in general he's been pretty good. I think he's been a lot better than people give him credit for. And understand, maybe we should have higher standards and stuff like that. Maybe fans will say I'm being too kind to him. I just think maybe I should give him more criticism, but as well, I think people don't give him the credit he's due as well when he is having good games.
No, I agree. I think what he's asked to do as well is to be the dictator, start the tempo, pick the ball off the fullbacks. So he's asked to do that as well as attack as well. So you're asking him to do different phases of the game and be involved. But going back to the game, I'm looking at it and,
Sonny. Oh, Maddison slipped, but Son gives it to him, and Maddison gives it back to Son on the left-hand side of the penalty box now. Maddison looking for options. He's got Adam Armstrong up against him. Plays it back, but it's a perfect start because I've seen Southampton this season, and I've seen them against some good teams. Once they get settled into the game, they can definitely play football, even against really good teams. So it's very important to kind of make them uncomfortable very early on, and that's a key to winning this game.
Yeah, we got them on the back foot from early.
I even saw them when they were playing Chelsea. I know Chelsea ended up winning 5-1, but that first half an hour, Southampton could have easily been winning that game.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for, again, their goalkeeper passed it straight to Nkunku, and that led to, and then a minute later, they got a man sent off, and it led to a downfall. But that game, the first half an hour, Southampton were on top of them. They should have been in the lead, and they had a goal as well.
Jed Spence seeing plenty of the ball here, taking on his
Spence
fullback.
past another player,
and
takes on Manning. And
he's having a good game so far, in my opinion, though.
Mate,
he's being
Spence
brave.
Is looking confident. Hopefully he's taking his opportunity here.
Yeah, he's being front-footed.
Fernandes
I was going to say, looks like Spurs are playing a double pivot. What do you think?
Bergvall
and Sarr. It looks like either that or they're taking turns because they're quite both deep, and one goes forward, the other one sits. But
if Spence continues to have a game, I know it's only 5 minutes in. We're not even 10 minutes in yet. He's had a standby on Matthias Fernandes, but accidental. But if he continues to have a good game here, Spence, there will be some fans calling him to start on Thursday, won't there?
Yeah, there will be.
Porro's not been in good form.
Yeah, they will be, and rightly so, though. Do you know what I mean? And I love it, Would
you be one of those fans?
Yeah, I would be, because, when a player gets his chance, you have to grab it with both hands.
And you have to reward him for grabbing it.
Exactly.
Well. I hear that.
And I feel like when he played against Coventry, he never got that fair chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he came on, he did well, and then
See ya.
looking. That was lovely from Spence again, showing his strength.
You know what? And he's not as young as people forget. Like, he's actually 24. He's a big 24.
boy. Yeah, we signed him as he was 21, 22.
Yeah, but that's how long he's been
Yeah,
there.
he's been here for so long. Can't believe this is his first start, and within a minute he gets an assist. Son's ball into Bergvall was poor.
Can we eat it?
Ball back.
Can we eat it? Oh.
Here's Flynn Downs playing through Tottenham's press. Carl Walker-Peters on the right-hand side. Maddison's come out to him. Here's Flynn Downs. Just as a word of note, Chelsea also playing Brentford right now in the Premier League. It's 0-0 there. Here's Walker-Peters advancing to the penalty box, ball into the box, and it's over everyone's head. But Suleiman has picked it up at the back post. He pulls it back for Manning. Kulusevski's coming out to him and he's given away. And here's Sarr. Breaks on for Tottenham. Sarr into Solanke. Turns out trouble. Here's Kulusevski now.
You know what it was? The referee was so close to him when he went to pass it. It kind of slowed him to get it out of his feet quickly, and he could put the ball in front of the player, and that's where it broke down, that counter-attack, in my opinion. But Spurs playing okay at the moment. We can afford to, I wouldn't say relax a bit.
Not relax, but
we can control the game a bit more.
I think the fact we got that early goal is important.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we still got a very makeshift backline, so can you rely on that to just see out the game? Probably not.
Probably not.
You need to keep going.
But in terms of being like rush, give me, we can kind of control the game a little bit better, and we can dictate the tempo to how we want to play the game.
But it's a brilliant assist from Spence, isn't it?
That was quality, bro.
Oh, it's 2 fouls there. That's 2 fouls. Maddison's been knocked down, and so did Solanke. Referee's blown up now.
Come on, you Spurs.
They're both down now, Solanke and Maddison. Maddison, he's got glass ankles, don't he? Let's hope it.
Hey. It's quite constant. I always see they get his ankles always.
Because he's so so quick with his feet, Maddison. He actually rides a lot more challenges than people give him credit for.
100%. I agree with that.
But people don't remember it because if it doesn't come to a goal or an assist, people don't remember those moments.
Yeah.
Here's Gray back to Forster. Into Bergvall.
No, it's
Bergvall.
Good. It's good. It's
okay,
good.
Gets it to Dragoshin.
It's good.
It's all right. Here's Radu.
And you kind of need some of those balls like that, in the first few minutes.
Sarr with a good switch there by Sarr. He's starting space on the left-hand side. He's got a doggy on the overlap. Inside to Decky. Gives it to a doggy.
Lovely.
A
lucky.
Just cut out by Carl.
Lovely win back.
Bergvall comes in with a tackle here. Bergvall into Decky in the box. He crosses it and he's out for a corner. Good football from Tottenham, though.
I think Solanke's got to attack that front post a bit more. I don't know if I'm being too harsh, but I want to see a bit more movement from Solanke. It's my only critique of him.
Yeah, it's the stuff he was doing a lot of Bournemouth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That good movement in the box.
That's right.
Goal. Apart from the Chelsea goal, we barely see it from him.
This is it. I want to see a lot more. Attacking that front post, being available. Because those balls, you should expect them to come in across the 6-yard box. That's part of our pattern of play.
Yeah.
So As a striker, you've got to take gambles, especially the type of manager we have. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, Son on the corner from left to right, his hands up. I'm surprised Madison's not taking it.
His Son, and it's headed away.
And
Spence for the volley. This hits it.
Bang again.
He has it.
Hit it first time,
and
man.
Shot on his right foot.
On his right foot, that's why.
Yeah. Shot blocked. Here's Sarr.
So frustrating with his right foot, man.
Sarr to Decky out wide now. He's got Spence in support. He's got Sarr in support. He goes back to Sarr. Sarr with a switch into the box, and now Son takes it down in the box.
Out your feet.
Inside Son. He has a shot, and it's a save.
It's all right. I'll take that.
Easy save.
I'll take that. Looking good today, man.
Yeah, we're looking like
it's a good start. It's a good start.
Just take the game to them and just make sure we get all 3 points here.
Sometimes
the problem is we a lot of the times we have a good first 10 minutes and then we don't sustain it. It's Solanke. Oh, is that a foul? Referee says no.
No, he lost control of it. That's why.
No foul on Solanke.
Even though it was a bit late from... Was it Walker Peters there? Yeah, it was a bit late.
Fans weren't happy with that one. with that perceived dive. 1,600 people, by the way, in the chat at the moment. Big up to everyone who's joining the watch long. We are 1-0 to the good already. I'd really appreciate it if you do scroll down and smash that like button. Really does help support the channel and helps the stream be seen. Sarr with a missed hit pass in the centre, but he gets away with it.
It almost looks like a back three there. Am I bugging?
Well, for us.
Well, yeah. Okay, back to you now.
Dragoshin. Bergval around the corner to Spence. Mad Martigan says 3-0 by half time here, lads. Let's hope you're right. Let's hope you're right.
Listen, I'm here for it, bro.
Oh, Forster.
That's all right. He's got space there. He's got space. It's the right thing to do, even though it was a bit under hit.
Here's Dragoshin.
Gets his head up. Can he make a pass into midfield? Lovely.
Lays it back for Madison. Keeps away from Aribo. Goes down out wide to Spence. Is he going to get there away from Bednarek? He can't get there.
Keep going. Keep pressing.
And forcing McCarthy long. Oh, it's
lovely. That's what you want. Well done.
Exactly.
That's football. That's what we like to see, man. You know, like Spence hesitated there. He didn't think the ball was going to come into him. That's why he kind of didn't get there. But
Diamond Smiles says, "Sorry, I downed Spence earlier."
It's all right, bro. We forgive you, man.
It's all right.
We all make mistakes.
You owned up to your mistake.
Yeah.
Here's Madison. Ball into the box.
Oh! He might be right. It might be 3-0 by half time.
Inside 12 minutes. Heung-min Son running onto a speculative ball, I think. I don't know what Madison played it in, didn't he? It looked very speculative. It went beyond Solanke. Son's arriving at the back post. He just lets it run across his body and he buries it under McCarthy on his left foot. And Spurs are 2-0 up here after 12 minutes. Brilliant start for Tottenham. 12 minutes, same as Chelsea. 2-0 after 12 minutes.
Well, I told you, this might be the El Sacchio.
Solanke slips and actually is a head-on by Manning at the front post, and there is Son just burying it underneath the dive of McCarthy. Doesn't quite get near it. It's not great goalkeeping. I think he'll probably feel like he should have saved it. But Son, bam, into the back of the net. Clinical. Spurs are 2-0 up here, and this is big for Ange. He needed this start to this game, and he's very happy here. Yeah. There we go. Come on. 2-0. Let's get loads of goals. Let's batter them. Get confidence back. I think that counts as a Madison assist. But Heung-min Son, you know, a lot of people have been criticising him recently, but he answers back with a goal tonight and a nice finish as well from Heung-min Son. And just the start to the game that Spurs needed here against the bottom side Southampton.
Yeah, lots of fans.
And look, as much as we can all say, you know, they're down on the bottom, 5 points, all this stuff. So I know Chelsea battered them 5-1, but I've seen them give good teams a game this season. Very good teams. Liverpool needed 3 mistakes to win that game.
Yeah,
they were losing 2-1. Like, they could have easily lost that game. Like, they're not the easiest team to play against, and we're making it look easy at the moment. As much as 5 points after 15 games. I'm not going to say they're a good team, but I'm just saying. They're not always.
They're not a pushover.
Like Brighton struggled against them. They drew at home. Like, they should have lost that game. Like, they're not. They've played a lot better than this. But long ball from Gray and Son. He's onside and he's got space on the left hand side. He's looking for support into the box. Frankie!
Oh,
Spurs are running riot here. 14 minutes in.
He's telling me 3-0.
On the box. Causing chaos. To Kulusevski with an open goal, and it's 3-0, 14 minutes in, and it's a riot here after 14 minutes. Spurs fans can't believe how easy this is. Dejan Kulusevski making it absolutely easy here. Brilliant stuff from Spurs. Son, time and space on the left-hand side to pick it out. It looked like Solanke was going to bury it. Didn't quite catch it. I think the defender gets a challenge on it, but
Poor
it just falls so... Oh, is it offside?
No, he's on.
He's well on.
He's bent the run.
It just falls so kindly for Decky, who very, very easily just puts it into the empty net. The keeper dived, and it's 3-0, and it's very, very easy for Tottenham.
Keeper dived, packed into the net. That was funny.
I don't know what was going on. Brilliant ball in from Son. Good defending from Benderek, but couldn't keep out Kulusevski. Is that a Solanke assist even? I think
it
might be hit it.
It might be.
It's 3-0, and I wouldn't be surprised if Southampton fans start leaving already. 14 minutes in.
Yeah, their manager's gone. I can't see a way back from this.
Come on, if we keep going, we could get a record tonight.
See what I mean? Can we
do the record?
But I'm saying, look, at half time or what? Okay, 60 minutes, 70 minutes. We can afford to rotate, no? A little bit.
Lelo, it's 15 minutes. I'm
just saying. That's my example, isn't it? Like what I said before. But
yeah, true.
Because there's times when we've just played the whole...
I'm delighted that he has rotated and they've already made a sub. They've made a sub already, Southampton.
Jeez.
Someone Wood just came on, apparently. I missed that. Oh, Spurs are rampant here. Kulusevski coming forward. Inside to Maddison in space.
Yeah, he's got plenty of space
Maddison
as well.
but looking for the ball. It's not a good ball, actually. I don't know. Who came on for Southampton? So Nathan Wood came on for Sulemana.
Oh, wow.
Sulemana
been hooked.
Off.
Damn.
Hooked straight away.
I was surprised they went with a back four, though, Sim. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was as well, because the back three's been working for them. Now, ball in behind, looking for Armstrong, but there's Fraser Forster, who's battered it straight at Bergvall and is out for a throw.
Lovely, man. Great start for Spurs at the moment.
Spurs are going, singing that song, We Don't Care About Levy, we don't care. He doesn't care about me. All I care about is Dejan Kulusevski. They're belting that out on the away end.
Love it.
What am I watching, says Ojam. Well, it's been a perfect start to this game. I don't think anyone could have wished for a better start. But I think a big problem we've had, especially in the last few weeks, is keeping up that intensity after a good start. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a bit of a drop-off for a bit. But this is what I was saying to you before the game. We need to get early goals because that we know that intensity drops. And so this is perfect.
Lovely.
And it will just breed confidence as well. Maddison with a challenge on Downs, free kick. Fans are in full voice at the moment.
This is a good all-round performance from the team as well. I can't even say it's one individual pulling the strings. I think everyone's played their part.
Yeah.
Especially like in terms of pressing.
Bergvall and Spence not looking out of place at the moment. Albeit, again, the caveat is this is the worst team in the league at the moment. But still, you got to do the job.
Got to beat the team that's in front of you.
Dibbling into the box, and there's Armstrong's header, and Forster with a save. I don't know if he was offside or not.
That was a nice cross into the box, though.
So the long ball, and then Decky in behind, can't keep it.
Almost. But yeah, as soon as they attack, there's always space in behind. And I like how we quickly transition, play those balls over the top. Sometimes we go long, we bypass our midfield, and I think that's important at times. Not always playing slow, predictable.
Jason Green says, we're back. Let's do a Wigan and get 9. Come on.
Southampton got a free kick here in the attacking third. But yeah, Southampton trying to get back into the game.
So fresh in the early parts of the game after the Europa League game as well.
But that's what a goal can do. Like 3 goals really quick can do that for your team, and everyone's buzzing, everyone's confident, everybody wants the ball.
Notice no high line, no high press. # Sonny the Gaffer. Is that right? I haven't noticed that.
No, I don't know about that.
Ball into the box, Fernandez, and Forster lets it go, but it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, let's not do narratives just yet. Let's watch the game. I'll be looking out for that if we're not doing a high line. And I think we have been pressing, but that's
Forster quick out to Sarr. His Jed Spence now is in confident mood. Decides to go back. He needs help. Goes back to Dragoshin. Bergvall's coming to help. You go, Dragshin, good ball to Sarr. Oh, Sarr flicks away
touch.
from Manning. And Maddison's in space. If he finds him, he goes alone, Sarr. Here's a doggy now, coming into space.
A doggy
He's got Son on the
inverted.
left-hand side. He goes early to Son. Son taking on Carl Walker-Peters. Inside
Have
to
a shot,
Maddison.
have a shot.
Maddison didn't line one up, lives it for Kulusevski.
He's got no right foot.
Up Sarr. They didn't get the shot away.
Killed
He's
it.
decking into the box,
Left
though,
foot.
on his right foot. Oh,
Go on,
dances
go on.
past one. It's and it's a corner. We're
loving
rampant and he's smiling.
He's loving it. He's loving it. He's loving it. Today we
the
feast.
Man is hungry.
Yeah. I'm looking out for all the narratives. The higher lines, the fullbacks inverting, because you know that's gonna come.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we didn't invert the fullback. Oh, we didn't press.
I'm glad at
oh,
the
we didn't higher line.
moment. At the moment,
So I'm looking. I'm watching.
Starting in a Prem game, and he hasn't been tested too much at the moment. Son fires a shot from a corner, but blocks. Son ball into the box and Dragshin's in the back post and cleared. Walker-Peters with a skewed clearance. And Bergval's going to chase this one down. Flynn Downs is there, and it's going to be a throw into Spurs.
Well done, Bergval. That's what we like to see, chasing empty causes, you know.
His Udogi. Bergval, hasn't had to do anything spectacular. Just kept it simple. But that's what you need to do.
That's
what you want from a 18-year-old. Maddison, his pass isn't great, but he picks up the loose ball ahead of Fernandez and wins a free kick.
Lovely. Yeah, just in that attacking third again, he's winning that ball in dangerous positions. We could put another dangerous ball into the box. And yeah, he's having a good game as well. Maddison seems to be seeing a lot of the ball at the moment in those dangerous areas where you want to see him a lot of the time. I think he's been criticised because it's a lot of the time he's playing like as a 6 or a left back. Some people might say he's playing really deep, but when he's in his attacking areas,
who's this?
Maddison.
Yeah. He's so dangerous in these attacking areas, which you want to see him more.
Yeah. Quick feet as well, as you said before.
Yeah, very quick feet. All right, cross going to come in from Maddison. He crosses it in. She nearly gets on the end of it, but just cleared away. Spence out wide to Decky. Come on.
Lovely.
Oh, down the
cut
line.
back.
Behind.
Woo!
He slipped, but he...
Bang! Oh, one of you.
Shot.
Oh, and again.
Madison.
Oh, first time.
He took a touch and curled over the bar.
Should have trusted himself. He should have trusted himself.
Yeah.
Just put power behind it. Get your head down, laces.
DHO
Smash it through that.
says, watching your commentary alongside the game. Big up to you, DHO.
Yes, brother. Respect. Oh, if Madison hit that first time, though. Oh.
Yeah, he knows it.
He wanted to make it perfect. That's what it was. He was like, I want to put finesse on it, curl on it. Sometimes you just got to smash it, bro.
Archie Gray.
Looking comfortable.
Bergval.
The two 18-year-olds linking up.
Gray.
No, don't worry there. I don't mind it there. I
Careful.
don't mind it there. He's fine. Go home.
Gray.
Go home. No, that's fine. It's fine.
And he can clear it on his
Look
left
after
leg.
Rabrowski.
Son loses out to Harwood Bellis. And Aribo keeps it alive, and they're onside here. Fernandez in behind to the right hand side, cross it, and Dragishin with a good block.
Lovely.
And now a doggy coming over.
Well done, the
to
doggy.
clear up the situation.
Well
He's
done,
win
the
a free
doggy.
kick.
Well done. Like sometimes in those areas, it's quite risky because obviously we're playing like to the side, you know what I'm saying? And that's where teams can press you because you can make a mistake and it's kind of near to your box. So I do understand why fans get a bit nervous. But when it does work and you play out the press, the space is in behind. So it's just about these players learning that kind of system. Do you know what I mean? It's about making mistakes at times. But as I said, 3-0 up, we get it right. Then all of a sudden, like against other teams where they do try to press us, then we'll know what to do in that situation, in my opinion.
All right, long ball from Forster. It's going to be a throw-in to Spurs. Nick's saying we get Werner on already. It's time to rest Sonny already. Everyone's saying get Werner on. If anyone can eat in this game, surely Timo.
See, if Timo scores, then he's
look.
He'll be like, Ange, what did you say?
Second half, if we're still 3-0 up, half an hour to go, I want to see Lancashire get a run. I do. If he can get a goal in the Prem, look at
now
that.
You're talking my language.
He's got his sock ripped up there, Son. He's not happy with something.
Saying they're playing a bit vicious, a bit too nasty. Do you know what I mean?
Chelsea still 0-0 at the moment, although they got the ball in the box in Brentford's area. Cucurella's ball in, headed away. Chelsea haven't got a goal.
I put Jackson in my team like a donut. took Cunha out, but anyway.
Palmer's my captain in this one.
Back to Spurs Southampton. It's the better game. The game that everyone should be watching. Fans, non-fans. Spurs pressing here. Again,
and
Spurs pressing.
Doggy goes over his
force a
head.
mistake from a press. Just saying. Let me look out for that high line as well. And it is a Spurs throw. And it will be a Doggy taking it.
Right, throw in.
And Spurs have all their players camped in their half. In Southampton's half, that is.
Here is Destiny. Back to Archie Gray.
Archie Gray.
Getting him some good touches on the ball here. He's settled into the game well. Hasn't had to do too much defending, to be fair. Here's Spence. Into Sarr. And the 1-2 is Spence. And he's trying to play his way out of trouble. But Fernandez wins the ball. And now Southampton coming forward. Here's Manning into Dibbling, who
Lovely
gets
tackle.
tackled by Maddison, but then shoves him off.
Wow.
And plays out wide.
Guess what? He's 18 as well.
I know. He's a unit, Tyler Dibbling.
Lovely.
Was that foul by Doggy? No, he's won the ball. And the Doggy's come away on a counter now. Son's
there.
to his left.
Will he give it?
Go on, give it. Son.
Gets out
He's
of his
got a
feet.
Doggy in support.
Go on his right
He
foot.
cuts inside Sonny. Into Sarr.
Sarr. Great touch.
Sarr!
He can't make it up, broski.
Beautiful goal. He
can't
dances
make
like
this
a
up.
ballerina. He's dancing his way into the box there, Pup Mate Sarr. And Spurs are ripping Southampton apart here at St Mary's.
Hey.
And there's the fans leaving from Southampton. Pup Mate
Hey,
Sarr.
that man's just gone.
Beautiful. Well done from the Doggy. Plays out wide to Sarr. To Son, sorry. Son just weighs up his options, cuts inside, sees Sarr on the edge of the box in space. He picks up the ball, dances his way in past a couple of centre-backs and just fires it into the corner. And Spurs are rampant here. 25 minutes gone. It's Southampton 0, Tottenham 4.
Hey, look at that into Son. The Doggy doing well. Breaks in, takes two players with him, cuts inside.
Dances past
Sarr.
past who's number 15? He just danced past him and on his left foot. Is that a foul by?
Nah, I don't think it was.
Come on.
I don't think it was. He never had control of the ball. That's what it was.
Good decision making from Son. Oh, beautiful footwork.
Cuts inside. Scores on his weaker foot as well. Right foot.
Lovely. Just
on
control,
the left foot.
And then left foot fired it past McCarthy. And Spurs are eating well tonight.
4-0. Who would have thought, eh?
It is too easy at the moment. That was a dynamite counter as well.
Yeah, it was.
And we've just looked like scoring every time we go forward, haven't we, to be honest?
Yeah.
They are really struggling, Southampton.
I don't know. What did they do? Like, as a Southampton manager, what did you do?
The Doggy's down.
Yeah. Another injury.
Oh,
So this is what I'm talking about.
He's pointed to a muscle.
The quads. It's not the first time one of our players have. And you know what? And it was going to bring me on to the other point because I did say about Ange, but I put some of the blame on Levy, and I hate to do the whole Levy thing. But I think Levy has been cutting corners on the medical department.
You reckon?
I reckon so. I think there's one or two senior figures in the medical department, but I think he might have cut corners on some of the medical stuff, and that's why you're seeing so much injuries play out. So it's a mixture of things. But
Porro's coming on. The Doggy's off. I guess look, 4-0. Why risk it?
Yeah.
I hope I hope that's what they're thinking in terms of. I hope it's not something he has to be forced off with.
Well, he was involved with that goal, wasn't he? He was involved with that goal. So
yeah, I hope it's a precautionary one.
I remember he did have surgery on that quad as well. I don't know if it's the same quad, but
Well, Porro's coming on after 25 minutes, so I guess Spence's brilliant cameo at right back is going to end. He's going to go right to the left.
Yeah,
But he was brilliant.
It was good.
Brilliant
He
cameo.
was good.
He showed he can be an option there. So Doggy's walking off unaided. A lot of those Southampton fans are streaming out the stadium after 25 minutes.
Rightly so. I would.
Incredible.
4-0. Come on, what's going on? You come to support your team, you're getting battered 4-0, and it's not even half an hour.
They're still going full pelt. Here's Dragoshin. His pass has been blocked, and Adam Armstrong is pressing, and he puts out a play for a throw.
What do you reckon the score could be, bro, at the end?
Honestly, I wonder if we will calm down at one point, but we're rampant. We just look like we can score every time. I mean, I think it's one of those games, if we really wanted to, we could probably break the Prem record if we wanted to, I think. We're 4-0 up after 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I think we'll probably, considering the injury problems we've had, we'll probably step off the gas
Yeah.
soon, I would say.
It's the smarter thing to do.
Yeah.
Just looking at some of the stats, we've had 61% and expected goals 1.88 to their
Already.
0.13.
12 shots, 4 goals.
Yeah, straight up. One-way traffic.
Maddison to Porro. Yeah, that confirms Porro at right back now and Spence gone to the left. Decky being shoved by Manning, but keeps away from Porro. Back to Dragoshin. Here's Bergval. Taking on Fernandez into Decky, who tries to flick it back to Bergval, but can't find him.
I tell you what, Solanke must be biting.
Yeah, he
shooting at the
hasn't got a
bit,
goal, has he?
because he hasn't got a goal yet. So he needs one for
All long ball
himself.
forward. There's
Composure.
Dragoshin. Easy. I always thought it was good that Archer wasn't playing tonight and it was Adam Armstrong because Archer's got pace. You know? Adam Armstrong's not really got much. He's got a good finish on him, but he's so easily dealt with.
Yeah. I think that's why they went for Silamara.
Tackle and a foul by Bergval. Free kick to Southampton. Yellow card.
Wow. It's all right. It's all part of the learning experience. It's all good. Needs that. Just looking at the players' average positions, and the centre backs are split wide and they are a little bit deeper than usual.
That's true.
So whoever said that in the comments has been spot on. So yeah, the two centre backs have been a lot deeper. And you're seeing as well 24. That is Spence. He's a lot wider as well. So is Ange adapting here?
Maybe. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Spence invert as much in that position.
All right,
Free
ball
kick.
into the box. Ryan Manning to the back post, and Fraser Forster comes and claims.
Go! Give it to him.
He's
Behind it, but he's got it.
Spence plays into his path.
The Tekers is there, bro.
Son in behind. Son wanted the right pass, but decided, or he does go for him, a bit late, but Walker Peters on his back now. Can he beat him? He cuts inside, but plays it back.
You know what I don't
Madison.
like, Sim? In that scenario, I like to see more runners off the ball because he needs options. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks bad on him.
Son.
He slows him down. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, carry on.
Here's Decky. Bergval out wide to Porro. Porro crosses into the box. Solanke's fallen. Solanke in the box. He can't get under control.
First touch.
Is that a foul? It is a foul. It's a foul against Solanke.
First touch is baggy. He needs to get it under.
He didn't expect it to come to all the his boots off. No, his boots been taken off.
Okay. Decent crosses coming into the box though from the fullbacks.
Jory says, "Watch and wrap himself in the glory of Conte ball." Is that what we needed? A bit of Conte ball.
Well, a bit of tactical tweaks here and there. That's all the fans have been asking for. Being totally honest, we're not saying change your philosophy. We're just saying drop the centre backs back a few yards here. If you haven't got the
we don't go into 10th with a win, do we not? We're in 11th.
Oh, we go 11th, yeah. Cool.
We're 11th, but our goal difference is
crazy, astronomical. I think we got the highest. We probably have the highest in the league in terms of goals scored and shots as well. Because Man City, they were terrible today. But anyway, Southampton on break here, and Manning running outside and dealt with easily. So I had to be careful there, kicking it away. I might get a little yellow card for that. But yeah, Southampton. On the ball here of a throw-in.
Give players a rest for Pete's sake. People are already complaining about it. Half an hour in and people are complaining. Hey,
what's Edge doing?
There's always something to complain about.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying maybe at half-time or, 60 minutes into it, 65.
To be fair, we are 3-0 up. 4-0 up, sorry.
4-0, yeah. 4-0.
Lost count.
Well, football's for enjoyment. Football's an entertainment.
Nutmeg on Saar there.
It's that from Manning, yeah?
Yeah, free kick.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Yeah, Solanke has to get in the score sheet for it to be a complete performance. And no conceding. But I'm asking for too much? Maybe. I don't know. Chelsea still 0-0?
Chelsea are still 0-0 at the moment, albeit they are definitely dominating and missed some chances, but it's still 0-0.
Free kick here for Southampton.
Cross into the box, headed away by Big Dom.
dealt with nicely. Spurs trying to come out.
Trying to press all Flynn Downs out wide to Manning. Here's Fernandez. Blocked by Sarr, his pass. Is he going to fall to Madders? It is.
Lovely.
And Madders fixing past the rebound. Tottenham on a break here. He's got into 3-on-2. He's got Son in support. Play him in.
Oh, wrong
Son's
one.
in.
No, I would have got Kulu.
Son! Oh, saved by the
good
keeper.
Save.
It's another lightning break from Spurs.
The only reason why I would have done Kulu is because...
Could he have forced him too wide?
Yeah, do you understand? But look, because he cuts over there, that's the right ball, to be fair.
Yeah, I think...
That is the right ball.
Don't have
the
many
right ball.
complaints.
Yeah.
It was a good weight of pass.
Yeah.
Into his path. Good touch from Son. It was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Yeah. But another chance, another corner for Spurs. Son will take it again. It's interesting that Son's taking the corners.
I think I would definitely consider Son at half time, so we need him Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think players, when they're playing with so much confidence, they don't want to come off.
They don't want to go off.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But as a manager, this is where...
Archie Gray's up there.
This is where you earn your money as a manager, right? Or as a coach, whatever you want to call it. You make these big calls.
What's happened? Someone's gone down. Bergval's gone down. I don't know what's happened.
VAR will pick it up, though, whatever happens.
Bergval is down off the ball. And there's a yellow card coming out.
Solanke pushing him away. Who was that? Harwood?
I don't know.
Was it?
Someone pushed him into the post, apparently. Fernandez.
But it's a Benderek. Is it? Fernandez.
Fernandez. So Fernandez pushing him into the post.
Oh,
that's a nasty one.
Oh, cheeky.
He does.
Cheeky.
He pushed him right into the post.
Sorry, I should laugh.
He's all right.
Welcome to the Prem.
He's all right.
First start, bang.
He's looking at Fernandez saying, "What are you doing?"
Cheeky, innit?
He's bigger than him, isn't he? Even at 18, he's taller than him.
He said, "You push me, man. Push him back, bro."
Bergval, get him. Son saying, "Calm down. We're 4-0 up. No need to lose our heads." Son,
go on.
Bergval's nearly getting on the end of that.
I was going to say, score. That would shut him up.
Here's Decky.
Looking after it.
Oh, nutmeg on Fernandez.
Lovely. One of
Bergval.
you. Lovely. I thought he was going to shoot.
Oh, he considered it. Laid off for Porro inside. It's a foul, isn't it?
He's going to take advantage.
Madison.
No one's making a run. No one's making a run off it. Take a look after.
Porro.
I was seeing if he could whip the ball into the box there. Porro's pulled out wide, gets the ball into feet, gets his head up, looks back for Sarr. Ball into the... Oh, it's intercepted.
Oh, it's interception. Fernandez. Sarr's coming to him. Porro slips but wins the ball. Well done. And Solanke closes down.
Press. Keep pressing. And the next one. The next one comes in.
Yes, it.
And the next one. Box them in.
And they've cleared long.
And do we win it back here?
Bergval wins it, but only falls to Tyler Dibbling.
Second ball's there. And Spencer's running back. Look at Spencer's tenacity to get back.
Dibbling still got it in behind and Dragic. Brilliant.
Oh, top defender.
Come on. He's not going to give a handball for that.
No. Referee's not having any of it.
Can he hold the ball up?
Physicality here now.
Come on, hold it. Well done, Dom.
Separates himself from the man. That's what you want from the striker. Well done.
And now
good hold-up play.
Just calming it down again.
Bergval on the ball, first touch on the half turn, gets his head up, plays it short. Into Sarr. Sarr gets it into the feet back to Madison, into Sarr. Sarr playing it out wide, right into Spence on the left-hand side, in a little half space, puts it back into Archie Gray. Archie Gray gets his head up, plays across to Dragerson, pass into midfield into Madders.
Brilliant to Bergval. Lovely feet work from Bergval in the centre.
Lovely.
Out wide to Sonny. Son, come on. Got options.
Should have given it to Sarr straight away.
Okay, I think we're just calming it down. I think we've been going 100 miles an hour.
It's true. Preserve energy.
Minutes. We are 4-0 up.
Smart.
Looks like we're just going to be a bit.
It's a better performance when you see things like this as well, don't you think?
I mean, when you're 4-0 up after 37 minutes, I think it's a better.
No, but you know where we could rush the whole time.
Spence looking for a
cheeky back heel. But yeah, there's times when you need to manage the game, is what I mean. So I like this.
Lovely
first touch.
Control from Bergval. He ends up losing it to Armstrong.
Can he win it back?
Kind of shoved off the ball. He's on a yellow. He's got to be careful now. But Gray's coming towards him, and Armstrong goes out wide, and Decky's going to win that, isn't he?
He does.
That's a foul by Manning and a free kick.
Well done. I love it. Cooley's not happy there. Look, he said the fourth one. He said, that's the fourth one you done on me.
Yeah, it's true. He has been quite heavy against him.
Yeah, but these type of things where you want everyone to get a touch of the ball, slow it down, get the confidence up. Berval's lost it again, but we won it back.
Sarr has it. Looking for options. He thought about dinking it to Solanke, but
lovely. It's a good play there. Madison dropping short for it. Turns on a half turn. Spence pointing where he wants it.
Go on, Spence.
Gets it a little bit under, but now he's out of his feet.
Always going to go back on his right foot. Is Madison.
I always look for a player, like how quickly can you get it out of your feet and then, get on the front foot. And I feel like with Spence, he does that quite well. Do you know what I mean? Even if passes are under hit to him, he can quickly, get it under control.
Solanke looking for the flick to Decky and does keep it on the pitch, but Decky can't reach it. Here's Howard Bellis coming into midfield and now Dibbling spins away from Madison.
Look at Dibbling though. What a player.
Can he trying to keep away from Gray? He does really well.
Great player.
And into the box and Armstrong and it's wide.
Dibbling's good,
Chance, Dibbling is
he made
good.
that. He made
it's
that.
the decision making after
that's
that
what it
as
is.
well.
Yeah,
the decision making is brilliant.
I think that's what makes the player. Good
He's
feet.
so strong, good dribbling.
Controls it, like looks after it as well.
Here, weight of pass, like perfect.
All of it combined.
Yeah, it would have been a goal. Armstrong with a big miss there. He'll be annoyed with that. Good chance for Southampton.
Southampton are getting relegated. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think so. Here's Fraser Forster into Bergval. Gray. Spence.
Looks after it.
Keeps the ball on.
Does well. Yeah,
And
two players
Gray
on him there.
goes long. Is it in? Still in? Well done. No, it's gone off, is it? No, it's gone off. Throw.
It's a throw, yeah. Yeah, this is decision making is key in football. Knowing when to, keep it short, when to go long, when to speed it up, slow it down. Not too many touches on the ball at times, I think.
Son closing down Howard Bellis. He goes long. Bergval, good control. Good touch that. Bloody hell.
Keeps it simple as well. Loves it. Looks for the ball again.
That is,
you see the difference between him and Basuma being on the pitch?
Yeah. It's more control, isn't it?
It's more control, right? That's what you need in the midfield.
Spence, looking for the 1-2 with Son.
Oh,
Son,
good feet. Good feet. Oh, wow. Wow. He's all over him. Look at that. Bergval steps up in the midfield.
Dribbling, though. Here he is. Breaks into midfield. Oh, he gets. That's a foul as well.
Need to release it a bit quicker there, in my opinion.
I thought he got
if he released
fouled
it quicker, we're on. So he's got to learn that. So that's what I mean by decision making. Too many touches there. Release it quickly, and then because he did the hard part.
Yeah, before he had more time.
Yeah.
Here's Walker Peters down the line.
That will come.
Fernandez. And in behind looking for Spence, and Spence does well.
Lovely.
So
it's a good performance from Spence, in my opinion.
Very well. Very mature.
And I know you look at the opposition, you're like, it's the bottom of the table team, You can't really look at the performances there, but I do look at individual things like when players are getting put under pressure, how do they react? What's their next move? Do you know what I mean? Are they 2 steps ahead in their thinking when they've got the ball?
Porro, brilliant. Gets it away from Fernandez, and he's streaming into the opposition half now. Porro goes early for Son, but it's blocked. His Sarr. Out wide to Madison.
Jeez. Go on, Madison.
Madison to Son. He's isolating.
Walker
Peters. Son. He's in the box. A step over. Heung-min Son fires it and it's saved onto the post, I think.
Could have set Solanke up
there. That's a save. He's going mad. Is that not a corner?
He could have squared it to Solanke, though, to be fair. What do you think?
No, let me see this again. Yeah, he could have. That was definitely a save, though.
He's good
That's
save.
a clear save. How's he not given a corner for
VAR
that?
can't even pull it up because it's not.
That's ridiculous. That's one of those blatant saves I've ever seen.
McCarthy would be happy with that as well.
Son can't believe it.
Blow the whistle, ref.
Someone said Chelsea 1-0 up. Let's see, I think. There you go, Cucurella. Cucurella has scored for Chelsea and they are leading Brentford by 1-0.
Come on, Spurs. Come on, Solanke. Keep going.
Trying to get over.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep working. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Next one. Who's the next one?
Son closing down. They force long again and it's looking to go in behind.
And we win the ball back.
But Porro has it.
Lovely. That's from pressing. That's why I like the pressing. That's why I like the pressing. So you win the ball back. You force the errors. Now we can slow it down now. Look. Lovely. Split the centre backs, make them go wide. That's all right. Spencer's there, use him.
Here's Gray to Spence.
Man on. Play it simple, short.
Madison. He's looking
Round the
for
corner.
options.
But there needs to be a player that needs to be running
option.
off Spence there.
Oh, it's being dangerous here into Sarr in the box, in our own box, and Sarr's in trouble, but he's run his way out of trouble. Down the line to Spence. Spence gets it back to Sarr, and Tottenham playing the way out of trouble. Well done, Archie Gray.
Football. This is what I'm saying, Sim. Sometimes you've got to do it. You've got to learn that way. Look,
Oh,
look
now Tottenham in space here. Porro striding forward. Out wide to Decky. He's got Bergvall in support. His Decky cuts inside.
Lovely. Turns on the burners.
And into Son in the box. Son's got a chance here. He goes for goal.
More clinical Son there.
Should have been better there, Son.
Yeah, he should put that one, test the keeper a bit harder.
He didn't look confident.
It's a bit too close to the keeper as well, in my opinion. Even if he side
Didn't look
foots it.
sharp enough in that moment. Could have gone back post there to Bergvall.
Could have as well, yeah. Look, he's disappointed with himself there. Yeah. He knows he should do better. Well, look at that play from at the back.
Yeah.
We were composed. We didn't panic. We didn't go along.
And look what it led to.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you need to do that. When people will be like, no, get along. What are you doing? Football's changing, man. Football's evolving. So we need to be composed, people.
Alex McCarthy being closed on by Solanke and all.
The pressing. Spencer's building up for that. Spencer's backing it up. He slips.
Down the line. And there's a Rebo to Walker Peters.
Stays on his feet.
Spence stays with him.
On to the next one. Keep going, guys. Look.
Flynn Downs.
And they managed to beat the press. And now they're away.
Ball over the top for Fernandez. Flicks it into Dibbling. And Spence can
Well done,
clear.
Spence. Spence for me.
It into Porro's pass
Spence
as well.
for me, you know. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I like it.
Here's Dragoshin.
Even at left back.
Porro flicks into Decky. Lovely.
Through ball middle. Look, give it to him.
Come on, Decky.
Someone dropped short for it.
Got Madison there. No, he's going to go
Both of them are running in the same direction. I reckon Solanke, just hold your ground, stop, give him the short one. Not always run away from the ball.
4 minutes added on at the end of this half here. Madison to Jed Spence.
I just want to play some football now.
Yeah, just ball out. Here's Porro. Decky.
Let them know.
And it's going to be a Spurs throw.
What I like from players when they tell them what's around them, because not every time you can scan the pitch. I saw like a clip with Rio Ferdinand saying he used to bark orders all the time at his midfield. Get on a half turn, play it simple, play it short, go long. Da, 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 da. Do you know what I mean? So if they can't see what's behind them or what sides around them, that helps the players around them. That's what I like to see.
Here's Son on the left into Madison. Madison
Sarr wants it. Little 1-2.
Lays it back to Madders.
Little wall pass there. Spence getting it out of his feet. Got time. See, when your first touch is right, it just gives you so much more time on the ball and your decision making is that much sharper. Spurs on the halfway line. Can afford to be there as well. Madison wants it. Look, Madison, he wants to dictate. Look, he wants to get on it.
He's enjoying himself out there, Madders.
Yeah.
He's great.
Even Sarr as well to an extent.
Look
at that. No, look
he
at that.
turns away from a reboot.
You knew where the space was. You can throw the play
Lovely play. Out wide to Decky.
Hampton
Sarr.
get battered everywhere they go.
Here's Bergvall. Lays it back to Porro.
Good football, lads.
Tottenham just controlling things. Here's Gray. Spence
Lovely.
on the left-hand side. Now Spence goes for a run. Gives it off to Son. Son gives it back to Spence. Spence lays it back. Can't find Decky on the edge of the box. Just didn't have enough power on that pass. But Solanke's closing down.
Unlucky Solanke. Unlucky.
Gives away a free kick.
Application was right. Execution was a bit off. Manager's under pressure. Hey. Russell Martin. Looking very nervous in the sidelines there.
I'm not surprised.
Hasn't got any answers either.
There'll be mercy if this game ends 4-0.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think Werner will come on.
Yeah. Maybe I'd like to see a sub or two at half time.
I don't really want him to score though, I'll be honest with you.
Because I would like a clean sheet, yeah.
No, I don't want Werner to score.
You don't want Werner to score?
Sorry, I know that sounds terrible, innit, to say that on a player.
Why? Because it just makes him stay longer.
Yeah.
I
need him gone, Sim. I need him. I need that one. I need it in my veins. In my veins. Sorry. But yeah, Werner for me is like a celebration.
Oh, Muscle Martin with over a minute or just under a minute to go has gone down the tunnel already. Is he going to resign? He's going to resign at half time.
Nah, he's going to the tactics board. He's going to the tactics board. Imagine he did that. He just said, you know what, I'm off.
I'm done. I'm done, lads.
No pressing. Look, lethargic from Southampton, giving Spurs all the time in the world, just in this final minute, just to do what they want. Too much space for the centre-backs, look, to get time on the ball.
Drag Sheen to Gray.
Spence with space. Look, that's the space he's got. Time to get his head up.
One more chance of the half. Here's Son. Goes in behind for Madison.
Lovely, lovely.
And he's onside.
Come
Madison
back.
cuts it back.
Oh!
It's
5-0! You're mad!
James
Hey,
Madison.
Madness.
With
Light
an
work.
unbelievable ball in behind, for outside of the boot. Madison just about keeps it in on an angle on the left-hand side of the goal. He cuts it back. It looks like he's going to fire it across the face of the goal. He cuts it back, and from the tightest of angles, has fired it right into the top corner. Like that chance against Bournemouth, but that went wide. This time he finds the top corner.
Mad.
Madison has his second goal of the game, and Spurs
goals.
are balling. Is he onside here? He's
well onside.
Well onside.
Outside of the boot from Sonny.
Yeah, what a ball from Son.
Weight of pass
Cuts
was
it
excellent.
back as well from Oh, what a beautiful finish as well from Madison.
He could have squared it to Solanke,
Best
man.
of the
Liberties.
best goal saved for the last kick of the game. Oh, what a finish that is.
Madison's got to start
James
starting
Maddison.
though now. You've got to start Madison.
Cuts it back.
No?
He's what?
We've got to start Madison now, like in games.
Well,
I'm not saying he's undroppable, but like...
You know, he got 2 against Man City. Well, look at that. Madison then talking to Spence at the break.
Spencer's like, oh, that's light, bro. Come on, like, this is what I do. It's normal, bro.
Well, it's half time here at St Mary's. Can you believe it? Sonny is hugging Walker Peters, saying, sorry, bro. It's only half time. He's already consoling players.
5-0.
Players are already being consoled. It is half time here at St Mary's. Southampton 0. Tottenham 5. What an incredible first half that was from Spurs. All started, we've got a goal in the first minute and the last minute of that half as well. It's been absolute domination. Spurs have been completely on the front foot from minute one. Quite literally. And that's a taste of 3 points, I think.
Splendid.
So you look, that's exactly the half that we needed after the tough few weeks we've had, and a big week for Ange and for Spurs coming up with United in the Carabao Cup and Liverpool on Sunday as well. And quite big question marks were being asked when we were going to next win a game. We were looking so leggy and things like that. With people like Spence and Bergvall coming into the team, that was a brilliant kind of half, wasn't it?
For me, you have to rest on now, please.
Yeah. Come on.
And just listen to me really quickly. Please rest on. I'm not saying like for every person, they're not like, oh, you know, Son's done, Son's this, done that. I just need Son for Thursday. That's all I'm asking, because I don't want to see Werner. That's all it is. That's all my thing is. Like, we haven't got the young kid back. I don't know. He's got shingles or something. I don't know. People are saying, you know, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's got a flu, cold. So we ain't got the boy wonder. So we've only got Werner to fill in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? Mikey Moore I'm talking about, guys, if you don't know. Right? But for me, just rest on him now, because he doesn't need to play anymore. He's got his goals. I wouldn't be mad if he took off Kulu either. Do you know what I mean? Take Kulu off, I don't mind. Or even Dom Solanke. Put Lancashire in. Like you said, give Lancashire some minutes. Give the kids a go. Why not? We're 5-0 up. I don't want to see no more injuries. We obviously saw Udogie pull up with the thigh injury, which is quite concerning, considering how many injuries we have. So, yeah. But you know what? Let's talk about the positives. Like, come on, like, my boy Spence.
Oh man, from the first minute,
brother.
What a response to kind of being kind of shunned, I would guess is the right word this season, in terms of not really being had a look in, only minutes here and there, not had a start at all. And in his first start in the Tottenham shirt this season, he comes into the team and within a minute gets an assist, and that set the tone for his first half performance. I think he's been brilliant defensively, been mature, not let anything down his side, and going forward he looks dangerous. And obviously brilliant assist for the first goal as well. The way he turned one of the midfielders inside out and played a beautiful through ball into Madison, perfectly timed and perfectly weighted as well on the run. Not easy to do, and did that within a minute. And, you know, that was a brilliant kind of moment for him, because that was his first start in a Premier League game for Spurs, or at all ever. And that was exactly what he needed early on.
Sim, I'm not going to lie, it's been criminal that he has not started before and he's not got more minutes. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call man Simba right now. Lion King. You know what I'm saying? What is Ange been doing? We've got this gem just sitting on our bench and we've been having those injuries. The doggy could have been protected earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by the fullbacks and the other players. Like, you got to kind of use your squad. But yes, I'm proud of my boy because obviously we had to free the man and we freed up Jet Sprints and he's doing his stuff. He's putting them on spliffs. You know what I'm saying? He's doing Gabriel Halassi, Rastafari with the big dreads. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, it's all about composure and he's demonstrated that. And I've always said to me, look, you get a good first touch. It buys you more time, game intelligence. You can look around. You can see what's best to do. He's got good feet as well. Like in tight areas, he's really good. And not only that, off the ball, defending, making good decisions, running back, good recovery pace, running for the team. There's one time I saw him and he was just dusting back. He was running back. And he actually didn't win the ball, but the fact that he was trying to get back from being so high up, for me, was enough to say, look, you got to start the kid a few more goals, especially if players aren't performing to the level and the standard, you know what I mean? Because energy levels, like you said before, they do drop. But then if you've got players like Spence knocking on the door, that's going to breed competition. You can no longer rest on your laurels. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, long way to continue. But let's talk about, I don't know, what, Maddison? You want to talk about Madders or Kulu? There's so many players to talk about.
Well, look, again, Madders, there's so much talk about, is he having a poor season, all this kind of stuff, and a lot of people, even on social media, I've seen suggesting he's been a waste of money. And I know it's only Southampton, but
yeah, it is only Southampton,
which is fair. But for me, that obviously he's got 2 goals. He got 2 goals and 1 assist in that half, or maybe just 2 goals. I don't think you count that goal for Son counts as an assist, but that takes his tally this season.
7.
That's 7 goals and 5 assists this season.
12.
I think he deserves 13. A bit more respect for like how he's been playing, in my opinion. So it says here, 5. Well, so 7 goals and 4 assists if you don't count the one which for Sonny's goal. I think he's been playing pretty well in general this season. Obviously, Man City was only a few weeks ago, and brilliant first half from him, running in behind for the brilliant finish for the first one. And what a finish for that second goal!
Do you think it's because of Bergval's inclusion that we're seeing a better Madders? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Bergval in that position in possession, or maybe Sarr stepped up. The double pivots, allowing Maddis the freedom to roam a bit more.
Do I think not necessarily? I don't want it shouldn't do anyway. Ramsdale, Southampton player at the moment in the studio, doesn't seem too happy with how things are going. He looks a bit embarrassed at the moment with his team. I don't know if it's Bergval himself. I think Bergval's done well. He's kept things simple. I think he has actually struggled at times as well.
Defensively,
he had that
bit
yellow card and he gives the ball away a bit. But in possession...
Expected though from an 18-year-old.
Of course, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I don't think him specifically is giving Maddison... Because you still got Sarr there. Like, if it's Basuma instead of Bergval, I don't
do you think it'll make a difference is what I'm saying? Would it have been effective?
I don't think it should do, in my opinion. But I think Bergval's done well. He's contributed. He's been solid in that central midfield. He's just been steady. He hasn't had to do anything spectacular. He's just done his job with minimum fuss.
Yeah.
And that's all he's had to do, really. So here, does that not count as a Maddison assist? Because it flicked off Bednarek, I guess. Doesn't count as a Maddison assist.
Yeah, I think.
But again, Spence involved in that move as well. Early ball in from Maddison. I guess a bit of luck, but Son, controlled finish into the near post for the second goal. Did take it well. And then we were rampant. What's it called? Son again getting on the left-hand side.
Great ball from Maddison.
Brilliant ball, and a great ball there from Son as well, right into Solanke's path, and an easy finish there for Dom Solanke. And Son, let's talk about Son, because 1 goal and 2 assists in that half as well for Sonny. And also he doesn't get an assist for that goal as well.
Does Solanke get the assist for that one then?
I guess Solanke gets it. I don't know. I don't know if he. Let me check.
Because it kind of deflected off of him. Do you know what I mean? As he went to shoot, I don't know if it deflected off him or if it was the centre back.
Spencer's got an assist. Son's got an assist for Sarr's goal. It says no assist for Kulusevski's goal, and then Son got an assist for Maddison's goal.
And none for Solanke. No assist for Solanke then.
No assist for Solanke. It says here. For Son, look, again, for me, I think Son's come under... I know he's missed chances in recent weeks.
And even today he has missed a couple.
And even today, but I actually think he's come under quite a lot of unfair criticism in recent weeks. I actually think in recent weeks he's been one of our brightest attackers. And I know our attack's been faltering or whatever.
How much goals or assists or goal contributions do you expect from Son in a season like this? Like, what's the minimum? What would you say? Like
10-10.
10-10.
Yeah,
10-10.
That's what he should be getting.
And he's on what at the moment?
5. He's after today.
Yeah.
He's on 5 goals, 6 assists.
Okay.
And he's on his way to beat that. I would say.
Yeah.
I know
That's one of his poorest seasons, though. That's one of his poorest
Probably.
seasons.
And I know he's been struggling. In recent weeks, in terms of his finishing, he's missed a few chances. But actually, on that left-hand side, when he's been picking the ball up and taking people on, I think it's some of the sharpest he's looked for a while, actually, I think, on that left-hand side. I think he's been not as looking as sharping with his finishing, but obviously today got his goal and 2 assists. And that ball for Maddison's goal, outside of the boot, in behind, right into Maddison's path.
Yeah, it was cheeky.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball.
Cheeky.
Yeah, and I think, look, having a great game. Let's read off some stats at the break then. So let me get on screen.
I thought Saar was good today as well.
Being lovely taking goal from him as well. Dance into the box and does so well. So 66% possession for Spurs, 16 shots only conceded 2. 8 on target, scoring 5 obviously, 1 shot on target for Southampton, 3 corners to Southampton 0. Outpass Southampton 309 to 158, so that's nearly double. Passing accuracy 91%, tackles 10 for Southampton, 5 for Spurs, and fouls 8 for Spurs and 7 for Southampton. If I look at some individual stats at half time, look at Maddison first. So obviously he's got his 2 goals, 2 key passes as well. 7 out of 7 ground duels completed. So he's been putting his foot in that half. James Maddison, only 1 tackle, 3 out of 3 dribbles completed as well. Shots, he's had 3 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal, obviously. So a 50 touches, 87% passing accuracy. So a brilliant half for James Maddison. Heung-min Son as well. 3 key passes, 2 assists, 1 goal. Hasn't won any of his ground duels, but he's created 2 big chances on top of that. And dribbles, only attempted 1 dribble. But he's actually had 7 shots in that half, Son. 4 on target, 2 on target. But heavily involved. And in the positions that we want to see Sonny taking shots and getting involved. So really, really good. If I look at Lucas Bergvall, he's only won 2 of his 5 ground duels, 1 tackle, 2 interceptions, 2 out of 2 long passes completed, 96% passing accuracy. Obviously, he did get that yellow card. I think it's just been a steady half for Lucas Bergvall. Look, really, really positive half. I think when it comes to defenders and stuff, we haven't had to kind of do too much defending.
Would you make any substitutions at this point? It's 5-0 up.
Yeah, I would. I think we need to rest some players.
Who would you bring on? Who would you take off?
I'd take Son off. I think he's done his job. We're 5-0 up. We need a fresh Sonny on Thursday. Just bring on Werner. I think maybe give it 15 minutes and take Solanke off and bring Lancashire on. I would say maybe who else do we have on the bench?
I don't know.
Brennan will come on for Decky at some point.
Yeah, he will. Because a lot of these players, they were playing in the red.
Did we give Dorrington a run out?
Why not? I think a lot of players were playing for Dragushin.
For Dragushin or Gray?
Yeah, because I think a lot of players have been playing in the red. When they
that's why they're getting injuries.
That's why they're getting so much injuries, and this is the best way to manage them.
At the moment, really, in terms of players on the bench who have Premier League experience, we've got Werner, who Porro's obviously come on already.
Yeah,
we've got Werner, Brennan, and Lancashire, and everyone else is school kids. Do we want to give them a run out late in the game potentially?
Yeah, it might affect their sleeping because it's part of their bedtime.
In the morning.
Yeah, but do you know what's funny? Like their manager walked off and then we scored. It's mad. He missed the 5th goal.
Yeah, I was about to say, he didn't know he scored a 5th goal, did he?
Can you imagine? He's coming in with 4-0.
Sorry,
Gaffer. We conceded another one. Yeah, that's funny. Well, yeah, man.
God, what if you're a Southampton fan right now? What would you do?
I would definitely go home. That's what I would do.
Get out of there.
Get out there as soon as possible. But any thoughts about the like I said before in match commentary about Spurs dropping slightly deeper. Do you think that was intentional by Ange? Do you think he did tweak there, or
potentially? I mean, I'm trying to think of because we've still been pressing, haven't we? But obviously, yeah, maybe not as high as we have in recent weeks potentially. Let me see if it's still the case. Yeah, so the centre backs are definitely deeper, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It almost looks like a mid block because we committed a lot of bodies there in the midfield.
Yeah, and it looks like Son's been the furthest one forward, isn't he? He's been the one who's been hitting, not Solanke. He's always been looking to get Son in space on the left-hand side.
It's kind of using Solanke as a 10 or an extra midfielder. Yeah, almost. So we kind of ping the ball up into him. He looks after it, and then he kind of looks for any player.
Saar looks like he's been a lot deeper.
Yeah,
he? Saar,
that's what I was saying at the start. It looks like they've been rotating between him and Bergvall, because I wasn't sure if it was a double pivot at first or if they were rotating between the two of them in 6.
And looks like Decky. I know he scored when he was in the centre, but he looks like he's been a bit more disciplined in terms of staying out
wide. Yeah, less free rolling. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So definitely some tweaks
maybe
there.
Some adjustments there from Ange, you would say. I mean, it's hard to know what's from Ange direct instruction and what's them taking initiative on the pitch.
But it would make sense because if you've got an inexperienced centre back in Archie Gray,
you want to protect him.
You want to protect him.
So Brennan on at half time. So there have been subs.
Yeah.
So one sub at least anyway. So Brennan on for, is it Sonny? No. Yeah. Decky's still there. So Son off. Yeah, good.
Well, you said you called it right. You called it right,
I wanted Son off because he's done his job. We're 5-0 up and we need a fresh Son for Thursday. Let's just hope it's a tactical one. So substitution at half time. Sonny off. Brennan Johnson on. And Brennan's looking like he's playing on the left-hand side in this second half.
Levy out. Come on, you Spurs, man. Don't make no difference. You think because we're winning 5-0, we ain't going to say Levy out? Huh? Things don't change, man. We still need to go hard in that January window. Not that we will.
We need the numbers in
we need numbers where we're struggling. Especially the doggy coming off. But yeah.
Yeah, let's hope a doggy's not too bad.
We need cover in that position, I think. I mean, Al Spence can do the job. But, you know.
All right, lads. Score predictions. What's this going to end at?
I think it stays 5-0, man.
I'm going to go 6-1.
6-1? I'll say 5-0. Complete performance. I do expect Southampton to come out with a bit more vim.
Playing for pride now at this point.
Yeah, this is it.
All right, here's Maddison. Brennan Johnson on the left-hand side. What I would love, one thing I would love to see in this game is Brennan pick up the ball on the left-hand side, just cut inside and curl it far corner. I would love to see him do that. Just to know that he's capable of doing it.
You know what? Against Aston Villa, I don't know if you remember it. I think we were away last season, and he started on the left. And he
actually played well, One of his only good performances in that position.
Right. And I think he looked more comfortable on cutting on to his right. Do you know what I mean? And dribbling and taking a man on. Whereas if he's on the right, I don't know, it's like he just can't go on the outside. It's weird. Do you know what I mean?
We've got 8-0, 7-1, 26-17, says Nick.
26-17?
And
it's wrong sport, mate.
Ashmatic in, says JB.
Thank you.
7-2, 6 says Matt. Rob Frank says 6-2, 7-1 says Anthony G. 8-0 says Triple J.
Spurs holding on to the ball here, pinning Southampton back in the half. Maybe they've been asked to be a lot more defensively solid by dropping back a little bit deeper into a lower block.
Porro down the line looking for Saar. It's going to be a throw into Spurs.
This is like the perfect team for Spurs to play, you know.
Yeah,
in a rut, yeah.
100%.
Ange would be
Dr. Southampton. Huh?
Dr. Southampton for real. What would you reckon Ange would have said at half time? Just carry on the same or?
Yeah, I think he would have said keep going for more goals probably. That's how we play, but obviously give Sonny a rest. But keep going, keep pushing. We've given our fans enough pain. Let's give them something to celebrate.
Yeah, it's true.
But at the moment, we seem to be a lot more just controlled. We're just playing it around the back. Here's Dragoshin. Maybe he's concentrating on keeping a clean sheet, but Dragoshin's giving it away. Here's Ryan Manning. He's got a lot of space. Spence coming over. Doesn't dive in, holds him up, does really well actually. Spence. But Spence is down, and Manning's into the box, and no, Dragoshin doesn't foul him. Referee says play on. Spence is still down. Is he all right?
Not another one. No, Sim. No.
Well, he sprinted there, didn't he?
No, Sim. Not another injury, please.
He's got a hand in the face. That's why he went down.
Okay.
Hand
All
in my
right.
face.
Let me calm down. I just said not another one, please.
Honestly.
I just can't cope right now. At 5-0 up, we don't need another
There's
injury.
a couple of super chats I missed. For some reason I can't bring them on. I'll read them out. It says, Apuv Kumar. Can I bring this one on?
Big up above for
One
Kuma.
second, let me see if I can bring this one on. No, it doesn't. Some reason it hasn't come up. It says, love Ange, but serious questions have to be asked as to why Spence didn't even get a look in so far. I am fuming. And the other one from the missing texture says, I think look more solid without Basuma. Might be biased because it's 5-0 though. Kong 108 says, great game. I love them. Levy out chance. All right. Do we look more solid because no Basuma?
That's what I asked earlier, so I wasn't...
I don't know. I think we could have gotten this result with Basuma as well.
Possibly.
But credit where credit's due. Bergvaul's come in and done a job. Done very well. Here is Harwood Bellis for Southampton.
I mean, I've definitely noticed him, like, presence-wise.
Or Maddison drags down Downs and it's going to be yellow. It's going to be a yellow card for Maddison.
Take one for the team, right? This is where, like,
pulls him back.
the midfielders positionally have to be switched on. I think this is where some players struggle, where to be. The pitch geography, where when we lose the ball. I think that's why Maddison had to bring him down there, because there was potential transition on, or counter-attack, from Southampton.
That's what only just came through now for some reason, the super chat.
Did Rangers...
Kumar.
What was the Rangers score? Because I was 1-0 when I last looked at it.
Yeah, they were 2-1 down actually at one point. I don't know what the final score was, to be honest. All right, here's a free kick. Fernandez into the box and a header at the back post. And Bergvall keeps it on. Does he? Tries to play his way out of trouble. Bellis takes it, but Dragshin can clear the cross. Here's Manning. Not great from Bergvall in that specific moment. Manning into the box on his right foot.
Love it. Counter.
Intercepted by Maddison, and now
Counter.
Tottenham in a counter. Kulusevski's 1-1 with Walker Peters. What can he do here, Decky?
Slows it down.
Johnson was holding up. He's going to slow it down, though. Decky goes to the outside, goes back on his left, and cuts it back.
It's
and
typical old-school Kulu there.
See, if that was Son, he goes right for goal there. Yeah, and the move breaks down.
Do you think he could have played it across to Johnson there?
Yeah, probably. Here is Brennan on the left-hand side.
They could potentially swap over if they want to, but, I mean...
Porro.
Kulu looks better on the right than he does on the left, which is weird to me. But, yeah.
Because I think it just gives him more angles, I feel like, on the right.
Yeah,
Or given away by Brennan to Aribo. Oh, Spence is coming charging back. Is that a foul? No, it's a good tackle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Done,
you see what I mean? The recovery pace when he gets back.
Yeah, exactly. He can go into that mode, can't he?
Yeah.
I feel like Porro and Doggy, because all the football they've played, they struggle to do it.
They struggle to do that. Like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's fresher. He can come in. It's just got to rotate the squad, man. That's what you're there to manage. You manage the team. Does well. Looks
Spins
after
away
it.
from Aribo.
Keeps it simple like that.
Here's Dragoshin.
For me, like in the midfield, you don't have to take that many touches. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you could play yourself into trouble. So just scan the pitch, know what's around you, get it out your feet, and then quickly make that pass. Whether it's sideways, forwards, but then you can opt for it again if it's backwards or sideways. Then play that forward pass. Look at that ball. Great.
Madison.
Brilliant.
Didn't play the ball in behind. Looking for Solanke. Looking for the 1-2. Solanke hasn't...
Yeah, it's not in the game, is he?
Not been great, has he?
Yeah.
I feel
He needed
like
that wall pass to be a bit more sharper into his feet.
He's just not been in it, really. We've gone out wide. We haven't really gone through it.
Central,
He's held the ball up a couple of times, but
he has.
He's also lost out on a few balls as well.
Yeah. He's pressed well, but you want more from your attackers, do you know what I mean? That can't be the only attribute you're saying, strikers need goals.
Here's Manning, goes past Decky, and goes in behind for Armstrong. Oh, he's a good touch from Armstrong, and goes for goal, and it's wide.
Did he get a hand to it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's
offside flag goes up
anyway. Good line from the back line. Let's see.
He went a bit too early.
I think he's offside there. Looks like he's ahead of Dragoshin. Good touch. But Forster, being a passenger, really hasn't really had to do anything.
Yeah. A few times when we had to play out from the back, he's probably had to get involved. But apart from that, you're right.
Here's Porro. Archie Gray now. Out wide to Spence.
Seen Sarr playing that 6 role there. Coming in short.
Back to Gray. Forster.
Sarr coming short for that. Picks it up in that 6 role. Gets his head up. Bless the Southampton fans.
Yeah, they're trying to really G up their team, but Porro long looking for Decky. Manning is going to see this one. Oh, he's nearly slips, but just about keeps his foot in. Here's McCarthy.
Do you think with Solanke playing a little bit deeper, it makes him further away from the goal mouth?
Oh, good challenge from Spence. Yeah, it does, naturally.
Yeah, so you think he should be on the shoulder a little bit higher up?
Yeah, I think sometimes he has to just be a bit more disciplined. I think maybe he just wants to get involved in the game too much. Decky keep picking the ball up in the central box.
Well, what's he doing on that side?
Gives it away.
Is he free Roman now? It's been less discipline.
Free Roman.
Yeah, looks like it.
Here is Downs.
It's a bit too easy here. There's no pressure. They're able to come out. Southampton on attack on the right-hand side.
Walker Peters to Aribo.
Spurs are looking like a 4-4-2 there, with Kulusevski being the 2.
Manning.
Interesting.
Yeah, we do tend to go 4-4-2 outside of possession, our possession. Ben Narek, his touch, easy for Fernandez. And Southampton finding it easy to just pop the ball about at the moment.
And this is what you're talking about, drop on energy sometimes.
Yeah, we're definitely around this point as well. Yeah. And in most games, we have a drop in energy. Ball in behind, link for Adam Armstrong, and Forster comes and gets there ahead of him.
It's been called into action there.
Here's Madison. Goes long, and Decky is the onside. I don't know if he's keeping that in. Oh, shame. Yeah. Because he was in space there.
Good idea, though.
Shame.
Execution just a little bit off by Madison, but again, I'll give him some credit for seeing that pass, man. Oh. Right, here we go. Spurs high up, trying to press them, and they played out of it.
Walker Peters. Harwood
Spurs
Bellis.
Stepping off here. Stepping off, allowing them to play out from the back.
Ball over the top from Fernandez, and there's Sarr mopping up beautifully.
That's what you want your 6 doing.
Well done.
Clearing up in the wide areas at times.
Dragoshin to Porro.
Bergval's in the middle.
Bergval he's calling for it.
Let's go down the line.
Go for him. Nice turn from Decky.
Beats him.
And looking for the nutmeg, and it goes out for a throw. Nicholas Jackson's just missed an open goal for Chelsea.
Damn. So happy don't get minus points. Look
at this. Lazy leg.
Mad.
Lazy leg. Sancho, put it on a plate for him.
Porro the throw there.
Terrible.
Into Archie Gray, centre back position. Into Spence with acres of space on the left hand side. Goes out wide.
Spence, can he get there ahead of Bellis? He can't, and Bellis does well to keep it on. Walker Peters now. Bergval chasing Tyler Dibbling, and Dibbling getting away from him. Spence looking to get the challenge in. Well done. But Brennan can't keep it.
Just a forward pass into Solanke there would have been perfect.
Here's down Solanke running back. Well done. It's a foul.
Yeah. You can't believe it. Yeah. All that work as well. He said he pulled him.
Pulled him back.
Yeah, it's like pull.
They're going to make us change, it looks like, Southampton. Oh, is there a yellow card there?
There's a bit of back chat from Solanke. That's Brennan Johnson.
Brendan's been booked.
Porro is still right back at the moment. Someone in the comments was asking, but Spencer's still left back.
Here's Tyler Dibbling, who, apart from that one moment where he set up a chance, has been quite quiet.
Put that down to the team, though, to be fair.
Manning to Downs. Yeah, maybe this game is going to peter around to a 5-0, looks like at the moment. It looks like Decky and Johnson have switched. They've switched them.
Yeah.
Maybe getting ready for Werner to come on.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's giving him a little stint at the left side to see if he can do anything.
Go on, Brendan, get there.
I wonder if that was done by Andrew, if it's between the two players, just having a word to each other.
I assume Ange told them to do that, but here's Walker Peters on the right-hand side. Harwood Bellis.
Yeah, the game slowed down a lot.
Yeah, I think both. Especially I think Southampton just want this game to end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Manning in behind to good ball to Fernandez, who's in space. Porro's tracking back on him and gets back in position. Here's Aribo. Walker Peters, he's got Dibbling behind him. He does use him. Here he is, Tyler Dibbling.
Can Spurs keep a clean sheet?
Yeah,
this is my question mark.
I'd love a clean sheet.
That's my question mark now.
Come on. Bednarek. Ryan Manning. Jan Bednarek. Tottenham, the intensity's kind of going out of the game at the moment. Spence wins the header. Here's Bergval with a big up and under.
Bounce.
Well, Porro loses out his Manning. Does keep possession. Here's Bednarek.
Yeah.
What's the number 15? I can never remember his name.
It's a through ball, and it's well to
well done,
block
Dragoshin.
that. Archie Gray there with the sliding challenge to knock it out. What do you think of Archie Gray's performance so far? If any at all,
I think he's done well.
Yeah.
Archie Gray. There's no 15. It's 35. Oh.
It's good to see.
Archie Gray's not had much to do.
No,
he's just been composed off the ball. On the ball.
I think it's a good test to see how they perform, and see how they start in a Premier League game, audit be it against the bottom team, but you need your young players to be blooded in now.
Oh.
Set piece.
Don Bergval tries to win the header. Sarr. It's going to fall to Manning. Oh, it's a good touch, and Porro's going to get there. See it out. Oh. Goal kick.
Oh, jeez.
I think he did get a touch on it, but I think he played it on to Manning.
Yeah, I think you're right. Manning's protesting that it was a corner, but you got to let it go, man.
He's like, get off. Come on, get off.
You got to let it go. Yeah,
oh, no, it was a corner.
Yeah, it was a corner. Yeah. Is he coming off as well? Was that his last action?
Yeah. Sugawara's coming on.
Yeah, Spurs. I'll be happy for them to just to slow it down now anyway.
Yeah, I think so. Knowing what the situation we're in, we're 5-0 up.
Yeah.
What more can we do?
I mean, another goal would be nice. I mean, do you watch football for entertainment?
Exactly. I'd like to keep going forward.
But I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Here is Spence on the left-hand side now.
Because I just like to say the team shows both sides, control and attack. A bit of pragmatism at times when we're controlling the game, but then at times we can be ruthless and go for the throat.
Agreed.
That shows complete domination, in my opinion.
Spence the ball over Tottenham from Maddison.
Oh.
Would have been onside, but
corner.
Look, what's he saying? Look.
Look for me.
Look at his run.
Look for me early.
The run on, yeah,
look for me early. I don't mind that. Some people would be like, "Oh, Miles Madison."
He wants a hat trick, Madders.
Yeah, but I like my players demanding more from others around them. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes we like, "Oh, where's the leaders?" That's what that type of talk is. But for me, that's him talking up. That's showing leadership there a little bit.
Right, Madders corner, front post, flick away from Fernandez. His Kulusevski.
That's it. Ask questions. No one.
And it's straight at the keeper.
Straight at the keeper. Yeah.
Is Son injured? Someone said. I think he's just resting. I like to think anyway. That's why I'm choosing to believe.
Precautionary, man. Yeah. Kulu should be the next one to come off.
Yeah, for Timo. We get Lancashire. The problem is you can't really rest that midfield. I guess Basuma's coming in, but...
You happy to see Basuma come in?
From Porro.
Oh.
If he's going to be fresh and playing better, then...
For against Manchester United.
Well, his dibbling. Is he going to go for goal? It's blocked by Archie Gray. Well, he's still got it. Oh, Bergvall, the swing and a miss, and Spence takes control of the situation, gives it to
Well done,
Decky.
Spence.
Out down the line to Solanke, and it's going to be outplayed for a throw to Southampton.
Yeah, so what were you saying about Basuma? You're happy for him to start against United?
United's a different test, you know. I think we're going to need him.
Yeah.
I think we're going to need him. This is a good confidence boost for Bergvall, and hopefully it leads to more minutes for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's done, well, for me, hasn't done enough yet to
warrant. Yeah.
He was good. He's been good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying he's been bad.
Say it with your chest, bro. Like if you don't think he's been, I don't think so. Yeah, if you don't think that's the level yet that he's.
Haven't seen enough in this game, to suggest he should be ahead of Basuma just yet.
Mm.
Here's Harwood.
Super chat as well, I think.
Super chat.
Wow, your boy. Yours truly.
Look at that sexy Spurs mid block. Hashtag
that's right.
spaghetti footy. Spaghetti. Yeah, we're just controlling it at the moment. It's not. Well, here's a rebound to Walker Peters. Is on the left now. Cuts inside. Has a goal. Just wide off the side netting.
Walker Peters trying to score on his
was
former employers. They heard what you said.
From Southampton. Well, through the legs of Porro, but into the side netting.
In a way, it's Ange ball in terms of like us trying to blast teams off the pitch as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think teams recognise if you can, a bit like Mike Tyson, if you can survive some of the early rounds, you have a chance. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. That's what I'm noticing. Do you know what I mean?
Porro down the line looking for Brennan, and Brennan gets there. Well done. He's looking for options. He's going to win a throw.
Porro the throw.
Come on. Not much has happened this second half. It's honest truth. But after 5-0 up, I think it's not a massive surprise. Here's Porro. Bergvall back to Gray.
Do you think a win like this affects the protests at all, compared to if we'd lost, or not really?
I mean, I think it probably gets heightened if we'd lost, sure, but I don't think it massively affects things. It probably does have an effect, yeah. I think after a 5-0 win, will people be as motivated to go protest as Liverpool? I guess depending on what happens on Thursday.
Yeah, it's true. Thursday we'll have a big say in it.
Obviously, we would have lost. I think regardless of what happens on Thursday, people will feel like they need to protest. Look, I think it's minimal, the effect, to be honest. It's minimal.
Yeah.
But there is probably a small effect.
Are you confident now looking towards Manchester United?
Oh, Brentford so close to scoring. Whistle with a 1-on-1. I'm more confident than I probably would have been before this game, showing that we still got something about us. Look, I know United beat City, but I watched the game and it wasn't a great game, to be honest. They didn't look great and they just shithoused it in the last minute. So I'm confident that we can beat them. I don't think we know they're nothing special. It's just about if we turn up. I think we're better than them in terms of when we play our best, but obviously they're a bit of an unknown quantity right now, so it's hard to say.
Dibbling on it again.
Here he is, Tyler Dibbling.
It's battle the 18-year-olds, isn't it?
Bednarek. Goes long. It's a good ball. Here's Tyler Dibbling. Got Sugawara on the overlap. Dribbling. Bergvall shielding it.
Probably their best spell in the game.
Yeah,
for Southampton.
the second half they've probably had most possession. Sugawara, his cross is blocked. It's going to be a corner.
You think that might have been instruction from Ange as well, like maybe just kind of lay off the press a bit?
Potentially, I also think it's only natural.
Yeah.
In this kind of game, when you're 5-0 up, like you don't need to be pressing like a crazy man, like when you know you've got injuries. I think it's I don't know if it was specific instruction. I think a lot of it's natural, but I'm sure.
I agree.
Ange might have told them to ease off a bit. It's probably true. Look, put it this way: if they did decide to ease off, if Ange isn't telling them specifically to stop easing off, then it's kind of like an instruction in a way, isn't it? Oh! There was Wood at the back post.
It's a decent cross as well. I think they needed someone at the end of it because he tried to play across the 6-yard box.
Oh my word! What a save!
Is it Chelsea? Brentford again, yeah?
Norgard, unbelievable save.
It sounds like Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford nearly. Look at this. What a save.
Like a goal's coming up for them. That's what it sounds like by your actions.
From Sanchez.
Bervo on the ball, looking after
Brilliant
it.
volley.
He's got his head up.
Oh my word, what a save that is. Oh, that's brilliant.
Spurs got the ball at the moment, playing from left to right.
Come on,
right
get
to
Timo
left.
on.
This is what I'm talking about, Sim. It's 70 minutes now.
Yeah, I know. We should get some subs on. Spence trying to take on Dibbling, and he doesn't win it.
Yeah.
It's a foul, in fact.
Maybe he's going to bring one now.
Son getting a rest. He's out. He's there, so probably not injured.
Smiling as well, looking jubilant. As I say, most assists Tottenham in Premier League history.
Yeah. Level with Darren Anderton now. Shows he always also creates as much as he scores. Not as much, but at a good level as well. Well, Fernandez.
So Spurs trying to close. Now we're starting to press.
Up in the energy levels a bit. McCarthy goes long. Dragoshin wins the header. Bednarek to Walker Peters.
Gonna get that. Ooh.
Oh, nutmeg on Porro, but there's Sarr.
Cleaning up. Easy. Go on, Sarr. Great performance from Sarr, I'd have to say.
Bergvall.
Sarr just showing how it's done. Lieutenant Sarr. No, he's had a good game.
Spence.
I'm going to go to over the top. But yeah, he's had a good game.
Here's Dragoshin.
Sarr again.
Spence. Bergvall out wide. Spence. Gray. Dragoshin. Porro. Yeah, it sounds like Werner's coming on. Bergvall out wide to Johnson.
Still onside.
Porro now, looking for options. Sarr to Spence. Sarr again. Tottenham just passing it around, just controlling the game. No need to rush things. Bergvall. So I'm guessing Werner will come on for Decky. I think get Lancashire on. Why not? 18 minutes. Give him some time.
Yep.
Dorrington's coming on.
Alfie
yeah. Dorrington is coming on. That's good. I wonder if it'll be for Gray or for Dragoshin. Oh, it's a goal, my word! Oh, they've just hit the underside of the crossbar. Brentford. What a chance. What a chance.
Johnson.
It's Brennan Johnson for Tottenham, though. Cross into the box. Solanke's in there. It's over his head. It's going to fall to Maddison. He turns out wide to Decky. Oh, didn't pull the cross. Oh, look for Maddison. Couldn't find him. Oh, my God. How's Carvalho missed that? Look at this.
Big miss.
Look at this.
Big miss. Oh, big miss from Brentford.
Oh,
But here's
it's bounced
Southampton.
on the line. Here's Tyler Dibbling taking on Archie Gray. Cuts inside. Tyler Dibbling goes for goal, and it's a save by Fraser Forster.
Straight at him. Straight down his throat. Hey. Yeah. Oh, the game's opening up a bit now. Chances at both ends.
Porro goes long. Solanke's running in behind. He can't get there.
Just overhit for him. Yep, you're right. Dorrington and Werner coming on. So it looks like...
Big moment for Alfie Dorrington making his Premier League debut.
Do you think Archie Gray will come off then?
Probably.
Because...
He's not going to want,
Yeah, keep the experience alongside
Super chat
him.
here from Mama Kamimo 2 says,
Mama
in
Kamimo.
celebration of Sonny's all-time Spurs assist number one record, come on you Spurs. Big up to you, Mama Kamimo. Mama Chemo. Mama Chemo.
Mama say, Mama say, Mama
Mama Chemo of 2. I don't know what that means.
Big
but
up
thank
Mama
you.
Chemo.
Big up to you. And let's
Mama
all
Chemo.
celebrate Sonny not breaking it, but equaling the assist record. Oh, well done, Decky. Inside. Oh, it's not good ball.
Poor. He's tired. Get him off.
Dallas, yeah.
Get him off. He's tired. It's not sharp. Oh, overhit there. Mistake.
Come on, Brennan.
He overhit himself. Unlucky.
Brentford getting closer.
Are they
and
all in?
closer.
Southampton fans are all in? No way.
Yeah. They are.
Banter.
Here's Walker Peters. Bednarek. Walker Peters.
Guys, good thing is we can watch highlights. We can watch Match of the Day too.
Exactly. Come
Can
on.
enjoy the weekend for now. It's an early pre-Christmas present. But we
Bednarek.
still have a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, you bet. I don't think this is going to convince
One
anyone
game.
just yet.
But it's mad because we just batter teams. It's like,
Well done, Spence. Dragstream back to Forster. No screw ups. Well done.
yeah, it's been all right from Forster, from passing out in the back.
Here's Spence.
It's getting better as the games go on.
Oh, Spence.
No,
Yeah,
it's
gives
fine.
it up to Gray. Well done. And Gray looking for Decky. It's not going to get kept in. Come
Yeah,
on, bring on
yeah,
the subs. Here we go.
Yeah, we like batter teams, or we kind of lose by the odd goal. Don't you think?
That's exactly what we do.
It's
Literally.
mad. It's like we've got no in between.
All our wins have been 3.5 by 3 goals or more, pretty much.
Yeah,
And each loss has been by a goal.
and that's by no coincidence.
No.
The way we play, we're gonna get buckets of
Madison
goals.
going off. Madison going off. Oh, so what? Decky going back into midfield.
You can't make this
Decky
up.
going back into the centre.
You can't make this up, man.
Oh, Spence going off.
Oh, so then Archie going left back then.
Spence for Dorrington. Oh, it's 2-0 to Chelsea.
Jackson.
Jackson.
If my FFP's doing well then. Hey, Chelsea are title contenders. A lot of people writ them off from the start of the season.
Yep. I wrote them off.
I never. I just looked at their team. I just said, the quality is undoubtable. You can't
Could have
really
been
bet
1-0
against
though,
it.
this game.
Yeah. No, Brentford definitely didn't take their
Dorrington.
chances.
Well done, Alfie.
Turn out, lovely, Bergwell. Head up, simple.
So Archie Gray's gone to left back and Dorrington's gone centre back. Werner out on the left, Decky inside.
Leaves the ball there.
Who got the assist there? Enzo.
I need Palmer
assist.
to assist, man. So do you as well, if
Yeah,
it's
he's
the captain.
my captain, yeah.
I just want to see the
should
boys
see
get
that for
on the
Chelsea.
ball. Good to see Dorrington out
Well,
there, man. I want to see
Dublin.
what he's about. We're really going to watch his game now.
I wonder if we took Spence off to protect him because we're going to need him on Thursday. I wonder.
Interesting. He's probably seen enough and said, yeah, you know what? I love
Walker
it.
Peters, intercepted by Porro. Oh, he's lost it to Walker Peters.
Bad decision making.
And
there.
Walker Peters cuts it back and headed out by Timo. Well done, Timo. Decky pulled out of that one, though.
It's a shame the doggy.
And a shot by Dibbling. Oh my word! I thought I was in.
It's a shame. It's such a shame the doggy got injured. I'm just thinking back at it now.
Let's just hope he's not injured. It's just
because knowing what it is, I'm looking at Porro now, make mistakes like that, and I'm like, cool. It's got to be Porro and Spence now.
Oh, Dibbling unlucky.
I like Dibbling, man. I see Foster at full stretch there, trying to cover the post. Manager seems a bit more happy with his second half performance. They haven't conceded, so.
It's Bergval to Dorrington. Oh, he's giving it away, Dorrington.
Oh, yikes. Yikes.
And a ball into the box, and Fernandez, and it's 5-1, and he's offside.
I was going to say, that for confidence for Dorrington wouldn't be great. Jeez.
Thought they had a goal to celebrate, but it's...
This is all part of it, though. We're seeing if Dorrington's ready. I heard a lot of talk about Dorrington.
I mean, he just gave the ball away very cheaply. Is he offside here?
Yes.
He's well off.
Well off. He's well off. Yeah, but I mean, look, I'm up for him getting blood in the minutes, and we need to see if he's ready or not. These are the kind of games you want to see these young players play in, see if they can handle the pressure, see if they're at the level, see if they can get used to the pace, you know. Decision making at high speed, can they do it? So, yeah.
Oh, what was I going to check? I was going to check my FPL team. That's what I was going to check. Let me see.
Is that a throw for Spurs? Archie Gray doing well there.
I got Decky, and they've given Solanke an assist, and I've got Cucurella. Nice.
Oh, and
I've got Forster.
Oh, you've got a good team.
Got Forster in. Well. Look at that, the foresight.
As I said before, I messed up not putting Cunha on my team, but here's Porro on the ball. Down the sides.
Brennan, loses out. So Woods, I think, no, Bednarek.
He's going to give away a free kick there. Yeah.
Chelsea, 2 points behind Liverpool, though Liverpool do have a game in hand. But
nonetheless, Chelsea are well in it. Because if Liverpool slip up, Chelsea can take that lead. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I've seen Spurs being top of the league at Christmas. Do you know what I mean? And then
True.
Peter, I remember under Mourinho, we were like top. I don't read too much into it, like Liverpool being top. Solanke does need a goal, in my opinion, though.
Armstrong is hard to balance. Is down.
Oh, he's suffering. It's a nasty one. The top of the boot. It's never nice if you get studs there. Oh,
it's all right. I think he hit Solanke on the back.
Yeah, it's a painful one though. If you ever feel one of those ones, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll live. Yeah.
He's all right. All right, Will Lancashire is going to get some minutes.
You get your wish, man. They're listening to you, man.
Should have come on sooner, but.
Can we register a shot on goal in this half? Bro, the game with two halves, boy. Literally. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I want Lancashire to do well, to be fair. He did score against in Europa against Galatasaray, so. And then he got sent off. So, yeah, let's see if we can do anything here, man. Make a little impact. Hasn't got long to do it, but it would have been nice if he had a bit more time. Can't have it all, can we?
No.
Keeper, come for that.
Keepers, well done, Fraze.
And throws it out to Bergval. Get out of the way, ref.
Full turn.
Get out of the way, man. Yeah, that's it. That's good football. There you go. Well done, Bergval.
He's great.
Ask for it again, Bergval. You're in space. Check your mirrors, though. Yeah. There's a man on you now.
Dragoshin.
Peel off your marker.
Is it a disappointment we haven't really gone for it in the second half?
Go on, Bergval. Look after it.
Well done, Bergval.
It's so simple now. Saar wanted it, though. But yeah, no, it is a bit. For me, it is, yeah. But I did predict it.
Yeah, I predicted as well. I thought it would ease off the gas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Werner, takes on Dibbling into Archie Gray.
It's got to play for a contract now, otherwise he won't get the 160k or 170k anymore.
Here's Dragoshin.
First touch.
Oh, nice. Calm Brennan
run across his body.
into Decky.
First time gets him. 1-2.
Oh, looking for the 1-2. Decky turns away from trouble. It's Porro.
Little 1-2s, just controlling it there. Tick attacker, some people might call that.
Bergval. Here's Dorrington. Just keeping things simple. There you go. Saar, lovely. Here's Lancashire. Oh, trying to get beyond.
Just runs away from him. If he could have got his foot on that.
All right, with the subs, we've got a bit of new energy, it seems.
Yeah. Not long left, though. Last 7 minutes or so. Let's see what the team can muster up in this last 7 minutes or so.
So, is half the team teenagers right now?
Yeah, youngsters.
Gray,
yeah.
Dorrington, Bergval, Lancashire.
Yeah.
That's four. Four or five? Four.
4 youngsters on at the moment.
Bloody hell.
Giving away debuts, man. Starts and debuts.
Nice play.
Well
now
done.
Dorrington keeping things simple. Looks like he's recovered from that early mistake. Here's Werner to Archie Gray.
Whip it.
Gray into the box.
Back
A good
post.
ball.
Oh, I had him pinned.
Brennan can't.
He couldn't get away from him.
Yeah. Come on, let's get Lancashire a goal. That'll be lovely. Werner closing down. And now Matthias Fernandez.
Able to beat our press.
Come on, Decky, close.
Goes across into Southampton again. And they've got time to play it out.
Here's Walker Peters. Aribo.
Yeah, energy's gone from both teams.
Ben Rigg, I think
they're not really progressing it either.
Going to just see out these last 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if there's more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes added on time. I'll be shocked.
Yeah. Southampton working it from right to left.
Doubts19 says, we should keep a big Ange. Always back him. Come on, you Spurs.
It's one game, man. It's one
19.
game. It's one game. I agree, though. But, yeah. We'll make an assessment in January. We'll talk again. But, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Well done, Dragoshin. And now Decky. Brennan on the right-hand side. Poor touch. Oh, he tries to fire it across the face.
It's where we lack in quality at times, man.
Yeah, he should have been better there.
I know people praise Johnson for his goals. Was he offside as well? Oh, no.
Bergval's got cramp.
Yeah, he's not used to playing this many minutes.
Yeah.
At this intensity as well. Yeah. Yeah, we need it. Both calves gone. Boom, boom.
Mate. It's 2-1. Brentford have scored.
Oh, my guy always says
Brian and Buemo.
Buemo's in my team.
Brian and Buemo has scored for Brentford.
Wouldn't mind him at Spurs.
And they've had chances here, Brentford. I wouldn't be surprised there's a late rally from them.
Bergval needs a bit more sodium in his diet. I'm no dietitian, but I know a thing or two about...
maybe you need to hire him.
Yeah, a bit more sodium.
You, I mean.
The electrolytes are a bit low. That's why it's cramping up like that.
So is he going to go for one from 30 yards?
Why not? We got a shot on target. Whee! Well done. Embarrassing.
It's actually a really good counter-attack here from Brentford. And Buemo...
That's what they're best at, right?
Yeah, he's on good ball. Well timed. Well done.
Southampton playing it out here. Spurs look like we're...
Can't win that. Win that, Porro.
Second
well done.
ball.
Brennan.
Look after it.
Yes, Porro into
midfield. Risk. That's when we want the risk. Yeah. That's when you want Ange was like, forward pass, please.
How many minutes added on at Stamford Bridge?
Head up. Forward pass. Look after it.
Oh, Decky, lovely flick. Lancashire.
Got to be better there.
To him. It's a corner to Brentford. 7 minutes added on.
Oh, Techie.
7 minutes added on at the Stamford Bridge.
Oh, is that a bridge? Okay. Yeah, their record. They haven't won against them.
Oh, Saar couldn't.
When's the last time they beat Brentford?
I don't know.
It's been a minute. I think they've had a poor record against them. West London derby. I mean, Maresca will get massive bonus points for the Chelsea fans if they get this over the line. But yeah, Southampton on the ball.
What's he saying? There's something complaining about something.
Southampton on the ball here.
Oh, with Bellis. Oh, into the good play by Dragic. He's had a quietly very good game.
He has. I've been impressed with him.
Saar to Werner, go on. Take him on. Take him on, Timo. He's got Gray in support. Gray is still going, you know. Werner, it's not a good
decision making. There was an easy pass there in the midfield for Kulusevski there. Didn't have to play that ball either. And it just shows his confidence as well.
Here's Dibbling.
Get back, Werner. Help back, man.
Dribbling.
I'm the type of person.
Someone go for it. He's past Porro and nearly ran it out. Just kept it on.
Dribbling, doing the low sock thing. The Jack Grealish baller.
Aribo.
Southampton still have the ball. Goes out wide.
Sugawara's cross blocked by Varney. He's lost the trail of the ball and he fires it in and away and fired in and Forster saves it.
That's what I mean. Like, if you see with Werner, yeah, if you make a mistake or something that goes right, win that ball back. Have the tenacity, have the energy and the hunger to make up for your mistake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, don't have to put your hand up. Sorry.
Mistakes.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
So
it's a lot of running.
It's a lot of running.
But that's how I see it as a footballer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the team will appreciate you. Like, all right, cool. You didn't get it, you know, a good crossing or, you know, through ball. But then at least you run back to make up for your mistake, you know?
Here's Gray to Werner.
Backwards pass.
Gray goes long, looking for Kulusevski. Oh, Kulusevski's fallen over. Here's Fernandez. Come on, save the clean sheet. Well done, Pape.
So brilliant.
Well done.
Good performance today. Can he
Pape.
keep it simple? He can.
Werner on the left-hand
Can he
side. Whip it in.
Whip
Werner,
it.
Brennan.
Bang!
Oh,
how has he
missed.
missed that? How has he missed
Brennan
that?
inside. That's the best chance of the half for Spurs.
Werner has done something right.
Hit it into the ground. He knows he should be finished. Actually, a good ball from Werner.
Very
He's
good.
probably offside.
Oh, yeah, it was offside.
Might have been offside, but it's a good ball from Werner. And hit it into the ground there, Brennan.
Walker Peters doing well, actually. Getting across his man.
3 minutes added on. There you go. I told you. Probably won't be any more than that.
Time has flown by for me. I don't know about you.
I mean, when we're final up, you know, we can all calm down. Can all relax.
Southampton fans are leaving by the drones.
Goal kick. 2.5 minutes left here.
And guys, if you've got your say, come after the post-match. Come have your say, man.
Link will be in the community section.
Whether you're Ange out, leave you in, leave you out, whatever. Just come and have your say. Thoughts on the game, so
Werner's
in particular. I want to hear what your thoughts are.
Free kick on the halfway line for Brentford here, but they're going to lump it in. 3 minutes more there to play. Here's Dorrington.
Do you think this was the best game of the day?
Best game of the day?
Do you think? Yeah.
What do you mean? What in the Premier League today?
Entertainment-wise, yeah.
So
you said the Man United.
Man United was
a ball
terrible.
fest. Palace was all right.
Palace
I watched
was
that
all right.
game.
Yeah, they did very well, Palace.
Yeah. Was it 3-0 or 3-1? I forget.
3-1 and they got a goal at the end,
Yeah, that was it. Russell Martin, get out of our club.
They've had enough of Russell Martin.
Yeah. As we said behind the stage as well, he was bigging up Ange.
I think Cucurella could be going here.
It was a mistake.
No, yellow card.
Playing out the back. Porro into
Porro,
midfield.
go on, Decky. Come on, let's end the game with a flourish. Come on.
Decky's
long ball.
Quality wasn't there. Oh, slip. 4 pass. Can we?
Decky, there you go.
4 pass.
See it out.
4. No. Oh, too much.
Backheel,
too much.
foul.
Too much. You're never going to do that there. Yes, we're inside that last minute sim, and it's looking like it's over. What can happen next?
Last minute of the game.
Last 3 seconds now.
Fernandez into the box. Is Walker Peters? Are they going to get a consolation? Are we going to not get our clean sheet? Walker Peters! Oh, and Forster keeps it out.
I was like, how has he not come for it? I watched that in slow motion.
Archie Gray saves the situation. Gray's hurt himself.
He's hobbling. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Let's see this. Oh, he gets it's a good challenge. Well
good challenge, yeah. That's going in otherwise.
Well done. Well done, Archie.
Good challenge by Archie Gray. Seems to be all right.
And that should be that.
That should be it.
It's full time. Yep, full
time.
time at St Mary's. It's finished Southampton 0, Tottenham Hotspur 5. A resounding victory. All 5 goals coming in the first half. Absolutely brilliant win for Tottenham. Much needed ahead of a very, very difficult week. So perfect start to it. We'll see you all on the match reaction stream in 1 minute. So head over there. You'll be redirected on this stream. So just stay where you are and click the link when we get there. So see you all very, very soon. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.